All right. Hello, one and all. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is up, you guys? What's up,
We're
YouTube?
playing
What is
D&D.
up, you guys?
What is up, you guys?
Welcome back or welcome forward.
Oh yeah.
I like that one. That's good. All right. So, recap on last week. We woke up once again in our beloved Brass Knuckle Tavern. Decided to make our day, walk around, just to kind of get some exploring. We did track down a little bit further into the group of guards who were making their way up to Theodric's manor, which was destroyed after you did kill him. A portion of that group did split off and go down to check in on the Brass Knuckle, where you guys did follow them. Sent in Bibble and Mike to do some recon. Found out that Martha was very keen on not letting these guards, known as the Marked Ones, into her abode because she's a good host. Some plans were set up to ambush said group. Some beef jerky was sold. Some hiding spots procured. And then some pockets attempted to be picked, which sent off a chain reaction of many things after a potion was thrown on the ground with some collateral damage to set off an overall fight. All but one of the Mark Ones were killed, which we learned to be Hankful. And Hankful was not thankful because he was immediately
Whatever, Roscoe.
sent in a blitz of questions, which the party relentlessly was trying to make friends with him and threaten him and get him to be his friend, but also threaten him right afterwards. He was accused of being a sword. He he did get some information to you all. You did learn about some recent who's responsible for the halting of Shadow Petal / Mystic Flower harvest in Rivertide. Was done by our old-time friend Tita the Professional, who is kind of in charge of the kind of underground crime syndicate in Rivertide. Originally, the person who was going to be hiring the Marked Ones to complete this task, but it was bought out by Theodric himself. And found out another way to do it. We don't know who helped Theodric, who helped Theo. All the T names, I just he's a great name to letter to start a name with. Just saying. Might be why I have a certain.
I'm sorry. Was it Theodric
gravity
who bought them out?
Yes, not Theodric. I'm sorry, Alistair.
Okay.
Ambrose. It's the Ambrose one. It's the third one. It's Ambrose. It was Ambrose.
Probably hard
Final
to keep track
answer.
of all these guys who are the same guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're all the same, but different. So we did conclude that battle, gained a new friend. But after the battle was concluded, or during the battle, I will say, some guards from the city themselves went to check on all the ruckus. After, again, a bomb was thrown, a potion bomb was thrown, and a civilian died. Rest in peace. We never learned his name. But the guards decided to escort the damsel in distress of Becky-sue back to the Architect's Spire. And I think that's where we're going to start for today. I'm going to load up the music here for everyone here. In the normal spot. Jam has been started. Here we go. So Becky, you find yourself walking with these guards. All of them are taking very cautious procedures. You see some of them are peeking around corners, bows, arrows knocked on their bows, just kind of taking glances around everywhere to make sure Becky-sue, you are safe. As we approach the stairs of the Architect's Spire, give me an insight check.
Look up.
Like that, huh?
Becky-sue, give me an insight check.
Another one? I got a
I
fucking
think
12.
so. Bank, yeah.
I'm sorry. I see it now. Took me a second for it to load on my end. Yeah, you just think all of these guards are being
Might
super
be.
friendly.
Depends what it is.
With you. You don't know why
I
they're
think
looking around
D&D
or who
people
they're
like
looking
high
around
quality
for.
shit.
But they bring you to the doors of the Architect's Spire. The first one pulls out a key, unlocks a door on the side. You don't go through like the directly to the front, and you're led kind of through a set of small passages in the back as you do end up in the barracks. And they go, "Okay, ma'am, we're gonna leave you here for now. You're safe. Just stay put for now." And they do close the door behind you, leaving you by yourself.
Trapped. Kidnapped.
Take it as you will. You're in protective custody. We'll just say that.
Great.
Is
Um,
Bibble with her?
Who?
Bibble?
Did you want Bibble
Oh.
to go in, or did you want her just to? Because Bibble's instructions were to observe from above. So you did see if you want Bibble to try to make a stealth check to kind of get in. I mean, Bibble's not big, so it wouldn't be like that crazy for Bibble to just kind of fly through the door as Becky-sue is let in there. But that's up to you.
Would Mike have gone with her?
Mike is with Bibble.
Okay. So if Bibble goes, does Mike go?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Mike's not very stealthy, I don't think. He's like a big eyeball. Yeah, I would like Bibble to go
Some of them, Bank.
with Becky-sue.
Okay.
I feel like Mike would be also pushing forward a little.
Mike would be like, "You cannot separate me from my beloved."
Where are they taking her? This is not the fun anymore. I don't like this.
As give me a stealth check for Bibble.
Okay.
And
Mike is
I'll
about
roll
to
one
pop
for
off, dude.
Sorry, I had to pull up his
Bibble
stat.
Step block.
man.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I hate the new Discord thing. I just all right, he got a 5.
Yeah, not good. So Mike did roll a 15. So Mike is going to kind of take that opportunity. Bibble does hit, like as Bibble's trying to go in, kind of hits the top of the door, and here's like a clank. A couple of the guards look behind and see the bird trying to fly in. They're just like, oh, I mean, that's, yeah, no birds allowed. But Mike takes that distraction to sneak in. So Mike is in, but Bibble was distracting enough to get Mike in. So we got Mike in there solo.
Oh boy.
So down the hall, Becky, you're in a room. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, it's not like a cold cell. It's just more of like a, there's just a seat. There are some cushions on it. There's a table. There's a little spot. There's a water pitcher up there. But nothing super luxurious, but nothing super like, oh shit, I'm in jail kind of scenario. They're gonna give you a couple of beats. Is there anything you want to do before that?
Give me a couple beats.
Like give a couple moments before they come back. But is there anything Becky-sue is?
Do I have to rap now?
No.
I'm gonna probably just look around, see if I see anything.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Hope it's better than the last damn thing I rolled. Worse. It somehow is worse.
Somehow is worse. Yeah, that was a nice 2. No, yeah. As you look around, cushion chair, table, water pitcher. Where a doorknob would be, usually it is just like a flat metal bar. So there is no like handle to get out of this room.
Okay. Well,
All right.
there's nothing else I can do, I don't think.
Not at the moment. So we're gonna cut to the hallway.
I just have a quick question on top of the table.
Sure.
My health is at 23. Is that what is supposed to be happening right now?
That is correct.
Oh,
But there is
Okay.
always a way without fighting. I'll just say that. All right. Gonna cut to the hallway. Gonna roll a stealth check for Mike, which was a nat 1.
yeah.
Um,
Poor guy.
so Mike's gonna start
Mike.
walking down this. What?
No,
He
just
wee.
he's rusty.
Look at that.
I said, oh no. Poor
Yep, so
Mike,
there's
dude.
the one. It did.
And
It
looks
was.
kind of like Mike, actually. That
It does. That's Mike's die.
That's what he gonna do too.
Yeah.
guy.
So Mike's as he's going wait for the guards to run around the corner. And he's gonna go.
Alright, they're gone. I'm coming, Becky-sue.
The guards are gonna turn around and go. What? Who's there?
Oh shit, did I say that out loud? That was my internal voice. No. Oh, guards. My given name is Mike. And I believe you are holding my wife captive.
Oh, captive. Oh, she's married. Dude. Oh man, I told this that it wouldn't happen again. It's the 3rd married woman to flash me her boobs this week. No, we'll never learn. We'll never learn. Okay, well, Mike, your wife is, she asked to be taken away from some people who were trying to hurt her.
Yes, I know. I know they were trying to hurt her. They were trying to save her, and then she started showing her boobs, and ran away with you guys, and I got very concerned. It's all that I'm worried about. Can I see her?
Can you see her? I mean, yeah. I mean, really, she's not like detained in any way. She's just, we just wanted to ask her some questions as a follow-up to see really what happened in the alley.
I'll tell you exactly what happened in the alley. It was a beef jerky deal gone awry. I was out there minding my own business, just peddling some simple wares. You see, my lovely wife and I, we have an affinity for the dried meat. And, she said, go down there, and, we're really just trying to raise enough gold to one day maybe have a kid, and kids are expensive. So really, we're just trying to peddle that beef jerky, and, those guys didn't want to pay for all the beef jerky, and it really upset me. And I think Becky-sue was just trying to, encourage them to give us the gold, and they got upset. That's when things got, a little out of hand. So really, they, at the end of the day, they started, which I believe what they said.
Uh-huh. So a beef jerky, and this is where I'm going to roll for Mike's persuasion check here.
Get him, Mike.
Every time you roll the dice, it looks like you're doing something dirty.
Is that a 20?
It is a dirty 20. It's not a natural.
Oh, I knew
Mike
it was
has a
dirty.
positive bonus to his charisma?
Okay, Mike.
This Mike does. He's a
Top
special
off.
Modron because he
Top off,
has
Mike.
love.
Okay. Fair.
He's a special. Charisma's the only one I gave him a bonus in because he's not like all the other Modrons who are just like useless
Not like all the other
drones.
Yet.
Yes. Yeah, right. So the guard is just gonna go, yeah, you can see her. And he's gonna take him. Becky-sue, the door opens at this point. And you just see, like the meme of like the kids like, Mom, I threw up. And he's like kind of standing like this, like that's what you just see the door open, and like you think, oh my god, thank God all of my friends are come to save me. And it's just Mike, just in the door, and like as the door creaks open, you see him just.
Hey. Oh, hey, Mike. How did you get in here?
It's your knight in shining armor. I was able to.
He looks back really quick and like kind of goes to the guard and like just kind of gives it like just a single eye wink, which you can't wink with one eye because it just looks like he's blinking because
Right.
there's no like contrast of open eye, closed eye. But he just does that. He just closes his eye as he looks at the guard and just goes.
It was tough, but through a battle of wits, will, and true skill, I was able to get in here to help you leave.
It's smooth as
Whoa.
hell.
That's really cool, Mike. That's so cool.
And Mike takes a step into the chamber where you're in, and the guard just closes the door behind him. So now it's just you and Mike in there together, and he just kind of opens up the little door and goes, said you let her see her, but we still have to ask her questions, and just closes the thing back up.
I didn't really think this plan through.
Right.
What do we do now?
You tell me. You're the one who came in here. I saw nothing. You look around and see if you see shit.
Well, there was a hallway, and there was 4 guards, and this door that we just went through, that's the way out.
Okay, great. So how do we you don't know how we're gonna get to that direction. Okay, nothing. Okay. No kind of hit. Do you see any hidden walls or anything? I mean, you're a robot. Your eyes got to be good for something. I mean, come on.
It is.
Scan it.
That robot does have true sight. Just double read. Am I still in my foot?
Yeah. Just double.
That robot room.
Yep. You can see in normal magical darkness, they can detect invisible creatures or objects, detect illusions.
Are the walls here made of little lead?
They're not made of lead, no.
Interesting.
Interesting. What's that mean, huh? What's that
Yeah.
mean? You got to spell it out for me. I don't know nothing.
I mean, true
You just
sight's
gotta
really
let Jelly
good.
work.
We should not have access. We should not have access to something with true sight at level 6.
Nope, nope. Stop that.
Beach mode.
Still playing?
Yeah, I hear like a
Still playing.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
What happened?
But
sort of ran for a
soundboard
second.
accidentally started. Mike has only a few hit points, so he can go away real quickly. That's why you have him.
We got a lady who can fix them.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so do you see anything?
Okay, focus. Use Vision of Love. As he starts.
he starts scanning the room, and he goes, "Well, no, it won't. He won't perish with the power of love." He starts scanning the room. He goes, "We can do one of two things. The first is we make out for a little bit.
Probably not next.
That would
What's the
distract him.
next?
Okay,
Oh
nope.
yeah, my man.
All right. No, okay, got it. The second one, how hard do you think you can punch this part right here?" And he points to like a top part of the door. He's like, "If we can."
Probably not very hard.
Okay, alright. Let's try this again. What if I'm dying and you have to cry a lot? And we could distract the guards,
I can do that.
and then we both.
I can pretend to
Once
be
that
sad.
happens, do you have any? Do you have any more of your potions?
Maybe. What's the name of that thing, Lauren? Grapple? What's the name of it? Obsidian. Grapple.
What?
Obsidian.
grapple.
Oh, the notes app?
grapple.
Grapple
Yeah,
just
yeah.
came out of my
Obsidian.
Call
asshole.
it my grappler, dude.
Grapple's an action. you can
Obsidian
take
is the
on
no
that.
tab, yeah.
Okay, I don't know really, to be honest.
Oh no, I think you
Do
used
I?
them all last time. No, you used them all
Oh,
last time.
no, I
As I'm
don't.
checking.
Oh, you got some of that wine in your belly, don't you?
Yes, but I don't see how that's gonna help us.
Man, we stuck, man.
Okay.
Might as well indulge.
Do you still have that bag of ball bearings?
Yeah.
Okay. Now hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be really sad because I'm going to look like I'm dead. I'm gonna do a really, really good job with it.
Okay.
And you have to be really, really upset, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna say, surprise, I'm not dead. I'm gonna throw the ball bearings and we run.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be dead now, but I promise I'm not actually dead, so don't do like a Romeo and Juliet thing.
I probably won't.
Because that's a
like,
thing that
even if you
exists,
were-
and everyone understands that reference in this world.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Rest of the party. Before we get that going, what is everyone else doing at the moment? We just dropped off Hankful to right. Is Hankful back at the Brass Knuckle?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
we
yeah.
left him with that guy whose name I keep forgetting that reads all the books.
Armand.
Armand.
Oh,
Armand.
Armand. Mm-hmm.
I think we gotta go try to get Becky, guys.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to work on the wheelie woo, whirly woo?
I do, but please, no wheelie woo right now. I think we gotta go try to get Becky. We can't whirly woo.
You don't want to do it anymore?
I wanted Whirly. Believe me.
I think
That's all I
I
wanna
think
do.
that tomorrow, after doing some murder in the streets, we might need to lay low, so we can maybe do the whirly-woo stuff tomorrow.
You promise?
We should make sure Becky's safe.
Yeah, Becky could be in
Isn't
trouble.
Doing the whirly woo a lot more, I don't know, low key than trying to go break somebody out of prison?
I'm saying after we make sure everyone in our group is safe.
Hmm.
The bad
I
guys were
guess I
split
could stick around for
between
that.
3 factions of guards, and one of those factions is the Midhaven guards. So we don't know if we can trust the Midhaven guards who took her. So
We can put on
we should
disguises.
go to the Architect's Spire, because also Ambrose is at the Architect's Spire, and do I still have the flow
What's the
chart, or like
outfits of
the diagram that I made of who like we have to kill? Can I just
Yeah.
point to it?
Yep. Yeah, you're still in the Brass Knuckle. So
He's on the list.
What did the guards that took Becky look like?
they were wearing like pretty like all of their armor is very shiny and brass. They're not like nined up in terms of like full like plate armor defense, but like they have a good chest plate, pauldrons, bracers, shin guards.
Helmet?
They all had like it's just like bucket helmets pretty much.
Stunning.
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 Which way were
I
they
can pretend
taking
to be a
Becky?
guard.
Ty?
To the Architect's Spire.
To the Architect's Spire. Okay, yeah, I think we need to go to the Architect's Spire. We can put on disguises if we need, or split up, but we can't just leave her, right?
Would
No.
I have ever gone to the Architect's Spire? Would I have been there before for repairs or
No, it's
anything of the
more.
sort?
No, I don't think you would have been allowed to go, as like the people in the Forge didn't really think of you as important enough to send you to the Architect's Spire. It's a capital building, right? Like it's not like usually more the higher leveled clerics and people of the Forge were only allowed to go. This is not like it's not like a public space either.
How long would it take Bibble to get back to me?
I think at this point, I think Bib will be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
So what's the action plan, gang?
We go to the
I
Architect's
don't
Spire.
really know much about the Architect's Spire, but I could still go with you if you feel like your friend is in danger.
Would they let you in?
Like me specifically, or
Yeah, you.
Is there a reason that someone from the Forge would need to go there? Like, have you ever seen any of your
Someone from the
friends sent there?
Forge- Well, someone from the Forge and me, very different categories. The
Are you from the
Architect's
Forge?
Spire,
You came here from the Forge.
yeah, but the Architect's Spire is like where all the I'm repair guy from Forge. That's where they're allowed to go, but not me. They kind of just keep me in the Forge and around the general area. Like I've helped Martha before and things like that, but they usually just they reserve those jobs for people that are a little more important. I know where it is.
I don't know if they would know that. I'm just okay. So
They-
here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking those guys that took Becky were wearing helmets, which means I can, and then I become one of the guard people. I think she becomes like a 5'10", just like white dude, the most generic man you've ever seen in your life in the fit. And she's like, and then we can be going. I don't know if they ever get escorted by a guard, so we can also go separately. But I was like, you could say that you were sent from the Forge for a reason. I don't know if you remember any reason anyone else has been sent there, but that was what I was thinking. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. And then she reverts back to Boa.
Do I remember any reason that someone has gone to the fort or the Architect's Fire?
Give me history.
15.
15. Yeah, I mean, on very direct like requests, typically, you would know. I'm sorry. What was your? What did I make your mentor's name? Start with a V. Valtor or something like that. It's in our messages.
Hold on. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll say
Yeah.
Valtor. That sounds good.
It is in our messages. I forgot. Fuck, I didn't even write it down. I suck.
That's okay.
Damn.
Anyway, he's Valtor for now. That sounds good.
Hey,
I'm happy with that.
we DM a lot. Holy shit.
I know.
Mhm.
But yeah, Valtor would know that like, he's had to like him personally had to go over there before to give just general reports on the state of the church in Midhaven, to report to not necessarily the architect, but one of the architect's cabinet.
So just they like go give him updates.
Pretty much. I mean, the Church of
architect
God.
himself.
No, it's someone in the architect's cabinet.
Cabinet. I would just reiterate that. I guess. I could pretend. I mean, oh, this makes me so nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
I
But
don't know if
could
you have to do
go
that.
pretend to give someone important an update on the forge, maybe.
How many guards are
Yeah.
at the door?
But yeah, I think that also, I don't know if that would get us. That might end up getting us just ushered to the main guy.
I'm not
I
great
don't
at
know.
talking to people, if you haven't noticed. So I was hoping that when Bibble
Okay.
comes back, maybe he has some insight on like where your friend is
Yeah, that'd be great.
in the spire. Maybe.
Should we
Do you
walk over
remember
to
how
the
many guards are at the door?
At the front door?
Yeah, of the Architect's Spire.
I mean, at any one time, probably like the front door, between 5 and 8.
I mean, we could just. Oh.
Hi. It's me, Bibble.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Thank goodness you're
This is
safe.
not Owl.
this?
I was worried about you. How'd it go?
I tried to get in, follow Mike.
You have lungs?
No, but this is just what you do when you're tired.
Oh.
So I just try to do what you do.
Oh, you're so
but-
smart.
It's the bow tie. Yeah, I tried to get in, and I kind of did a little bonk on my head. Mike got in there though. They took her to a side door. I tried to get in that door, and that's where the bonk happened. And they were like, "Hey, get away from there!" And I said, "Okay," and I flew back to you, quickly.
Were there guards at the side door?
No,
How many? So.
it was like
I'm-
kind of like a secret door,
Take us
but
to it.
not really
Let's
that
go.
secret.
I'm gonna flip
they say
Hank
the note-
full scimitar and say, "Oh, we've got a pass then."
What do you mean?
We're going through the side door.
Yeah, no, we can do that. They did unlock it with a key.
I can fix that. Maybe I could help, but
You
I'd
made a
need an
special
hour.
item to open a lock, right?
Yeah, Becky-sue
Well-
has that though.
I can make a
Of
jiggy.
course.
I can make it
Hey,
big.
Jiggy, I remember
It
that.
takes me an hour.
Does Becky-sue remember
Around
that?
an hour.
What's the door made of?
Honey doesn't remember that.
The door. It was some metal. I didn't really get what kind, but it kind of blends in with the rest of it. There was just a small keyhole that one of the guards was able to put the key into. It was almost just like a. It didn't look like a regular key.
I don't know.
I've
if I
opened a
can
few
help
doors in my
with
time.
That. I think a jiggy kind of adapts, but it's not like one of those things where it will always open the door. It just makes it a little easier, but it'll take an hour, and I don't know if your friend has that time. Do you think she's in immediate danger?
I think we should go to the side door right now.
Let's go now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Jiggy. Oops, sorry.
you guys are gonna
All right.
make your way
I would fist bump
over
as
there.
we go out. Like, yeah, dude.
Sorry.
Becky-sue, we're gonna flip back to you if you're ready for this performance of a lifetime.
Well, I don't think that really it's necessary for me to try to escape. I feel like it's just gonna cause a fight, and I don't have a lot of fucking health.
Oh no, you're gonna pull this off. You're gonna ace it.
You think? I was thinking about just sending Mike out. Will they let Mike go?
Potentially.
Like to go back to the group and just tell them like they're not hostile, but we just want to talk them
Well,
into letting me go.
They might find out who you are though. The longer you're in there, you know what I mean. That's what I'd be worried. They may talk
And the more
about
you let
it,
Mike
check on
talk.
you. You know.
You did kill a guy.
And the more we let Mike talk, yeah, for real. Okay, well, let's do it. I'm ready for it.
I already know your name's Becky-sue.
Oh, hell.
Exactly.
Thanks, Mike. Fuck.
Yeah,
Mike.
Mike did just yell out.
Okay, what I need to roll for some performance or some shit.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a performance here. So Becky-sue, you can see where you are on the map, right?
Yeah.
All right, you got vision and everything. You're good.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, well,
What?
shawarma.
Or crafted. Those are my three options.
Shawarma.
Shawarma.
So I don't have that map because
Why'd you say that?
but I can pull up Becky's stream.
In the chat, Bo asked Subway or shawarma or craft dinner, and I said
I had
shawarma.
shawarma tonight for supper. That's why I was
Really?
confused.
Because I knew.
The rest,
That's why I
the
said
rest
it.
of those stink, man. Shawarma is so good.
Let's
Shawarma
see.
is probably the
Is
best.
the shawarma
thing, but I
place?
do love a craft dinner.
Shawarma's
It's
so
like,
good.
right? They
Craft
have
dinner?
you get a free shawarma when you get this thing. So I'm getting this thing. It's like
Might
French
as
fries,
well.
all the sauces.
Is that like sweet potato fries?
No, it's just like potatoes diced,
So
Mm,
that
but like
Canadian
Those are
shit
super,
good.
we don't have here.
right?
that is good as fuck.
I am not good at performance, but I'll do it anyway. Maybe I can finally roll something good.
Hell yeah.
There you
There's
go.
no shot you of all people have said finally rolled something good. There's no way.
My last roll
Okay.
was a 2, and before that was a 3.
Yeah, but the 90 of them before that were all great. So I don't know what you're talking.
Well, that's true.
So it's just a very small room with Becky and Mo
I'm
going in there.
dead. And falls over.
Becky-sue, what are you saying to give this performance of how much you're concerned and worried about Mike?
Okay, you ready? Close your
Mhm.
eyes. He's dead! Help me!
Yeah, I mean, with
Did y'all
a
hear
20,
any of that, or did it clip the whole time?
it clipped enough
We heard
to
some,
not
yeah.
make it, to not make it like deafening, but it was very well done.
Okay, thanks.
All right. At this point, 1, 2, 3, probably the same 4 guards who were just there, are going to run to the door. Gonna go to the light. We're gonna open said door. And I go, "Oh, is everything okay, ma'am? What's happened? What happened to? Oh my God!" I'm gonna do a quick little performance check for Mike because he's gonna pretend like he's dead too. I'm gonna roll the dice up here so Honey doesn't think I'm doing something weird again.
Yeah. He's jacking it.
Yeah, that's a 16.
Hell yeah. Good job, Mike.
So yeah, Mike lays there with motionless. He's got you see like he's spit up just like a little bit of like oil covering his mouth. Well, is anybody a repairman? Is anybody? Do we have a repairman on? No. What do we do? Where do we take him? How can we help you?
I have someone that can help, but I need to go to them.
We can take him. You have to stay here
Why do I have to stay here?
because there's someone who wants to talk to you and they're requested that you stay here. Please.
Well, no.
Yes.
Here's
Yes.
Here's my husband.
Give me persuasion.
Fuck, that's not gonna be
Help
good.
action
Oh,
from
maybe it will.
Mike.
Mike's
Oh.
dead. I don't know.
And what?
people-
Hey, does a nat 20 work or what?
Back.
You hear that, TJ? Suck my fucking cock.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's like,
Holy
I don't know.
She
I'm
said-
saying that you roll good. What the?
I know. I'm sorry. I was in the moment. It just came out. Sorry.
Honey truly is my Kristen Applebee's. They go, yeah, yeah, sure, no, this wasn't okay. I guess Ambrose will have to wait.
Y'all know who that is? Because I don't. That's somebody
The guy with
important.
the lapel.
No,
the guy with the
one
demon with
party
the lapel.
member.
Oh my god! What? Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
No,
Let's get out
yeah. One of them scoops up Mike into his arms, and you see like as he like gives you like a little like a half glance, it's like holding the ball bearings. He's like looking at you like, do this whenever we need to.
Maybe when we get closer to the door.
I can't believe you
No,
rolled
maybe
that
not,
fucking nat
actually.
20 there. That was gonna be such a high DC. But I honor the 20s, damn it.
Okay, I guess now. Look at this, man. 5v fucking 1.5. Damn it.
It's
Oh, and he's got. Oh, okay, 6. Okay, 7.
yeah, they're not.
Where are we going?
They're taking you back to the door because you rolled a nat 20 when asking
Oh,
if you
this
could
is the door.
leave.
I thought the door
So
was
they're
down
just
here.
like taking you, but so we're gonna cut back to the big map. Because they're gonna now take you out. So Becky-sue is flanked by the same 4 guards who were taking them in the first place. As the rest of the party, you're approaching and like you're like at the door, and the
How
door
are we
just
gonna get this open?
and the door just opens up, and like the guards and Becky-sue's mascara is running from crying, from faking Mike's death. There's a man like holding Mike a little bit, like tearing up himself a little bit. It's like, we're just trying to save the little guy. We gotta go. We gotta go, man. I'm sorry. The front entrance is up that way. If you need, just please sign in if you need help with anything else.
Who are they talking to? Them?
Them, yeah.
That's hilarious.
You know,
We will do that.
I actually
Okay.
was just Bo is dressed up as the guard right now. Also, I was just talking to this little lady here who said that the forge got a ping about about that little guy. So she actually just came to repair him. I think that's the guy, right?
Period.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Wow, great fucking remembering of lore and how things work. Love that. Give me deception with
Bravo.
advantage.
Bravo.
Yeah,
Thank
actually,
you.
Give me deception
I am
with
here
advantage.
on behalf of the Forge to retrieve our property.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Deception's
god,
plus
the
3, so
hands
dirty
on
20.
hips. So cute.
Yeah, the guy goes,
Are they?
Yeah, look at her.
They're coughing.
And
Okay.
she was standing stoic. Said, "I'm here for this." So cute with the little scrunched eyebrows.
the guy just goes, I mean, if it's for love and you can bring this,
I really didn't know.
if you can bring this
Yes.
back to her husband, back to life, I think I could sleep tonight. I really need a girlfriend.
I can do that.
I'll make
but
sure that they stay in the area while he's being repaired.
Actually, I can't. I have to take him back to my lab because I have special equipment suited just for this occasion in my
Yeah.
lab. That is
Far
not
away from
here.
here.
To the equipment. We must go now.
It's one of a kind, blessed by
okay.
God himself.
Wonderful.
That's what Becky-sue's doing.
Yeah, so now that
God is good.
it seems like they can help your husband, do you think you can answer some questions for Ambrose?
Oh, Ambrose is
He's,
here.
yeah, no, he, as soon as we brought her in,
You need the power of love to fix him.
no, yeah, he found out that we brought her in for safety reasons, and Ambrose wants to make sure that she feels safe in the city.
Well, she is not going to feel safe until I revive her one true love. So let's start with that.
And this is the guard, the guard who was reminding them about Ambrose. The other guard's just like, just let her have a peace, man. She needs to see. And he's like, keeps like
Don't worry,
looking
guys. I'll make sure that she comes back.
at. Who are you again? Are you new?
Yeah, it's like my first week, but this lady came in here and she seemed like she was really important, so I was coming over to ask you guys like what it was about. But like, yeah, first week. I've been on the other side of the tower most of the time.
Okay.
He was appointed to escort me specifically because I am very important to the Forge.
Sure.
And
Deception with advantage.
guy.
Oh, deception. Damn it.
With advantage, because again, you're all playing into a very good lie here.
Yeah, it's kind of cinema, right?
14.
14. Yeah. No, I don't think I really. I don't get to the other side of the tower, but I haven't seen you, and you're definitely. I mean, look at those arms. You got to be from the Forge. Great, but yeah, if I guess, and what was your name? He points to Boa.
Oh, I'm Michael.
Michael. Nice to meet you, Michael. Let's
Michael.
yeah, no,
Wait a
if
minute.
Michael, if you could bring the Lady Becky-sue,
I'll make sure that she gets back.
yeah, and I'll go check in with your superior just to make sure,
Awesome, yeah.
just to make sure
You
that
can
like
just let
that
them know.
follows through, because it's I listen, it's my head if it doesn't. You know how this thing's going around here.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, we should be back in like the next hour or two, I'd assume. That's how long it takes. For
Okay,
these
yeah, I mean,
things, don't really know.
again, like it's
Yeah.
It's the gallows if I
Yeah.
don't really do this.
You can't rush these types of things. This is life or
I mean,
death.
it kind of looked like you guys were just gonna let her go without a guard just now when I came in, but
Oh no, we were gonna escort her.
I'll
We
make
were gonna
sure you
take. We were gonna take her to, I don't know, Construct Hospital, which I don't really. This is a weird day for me.
Yeah.
You guys are the cause of a lot of
Weird
weird days.
I have no idea who you are.
you as well, but here we are. And you see the guy just like in the back, just kind of like wipes his tears a little bit and goes, and he's still holding Mike, and he passes it over. He just kind of like holds it out to, I guess, Kith first. Yeah.
I grab Cass's arm. I give it to her.
And
Please
who is
hand
she?
it to her. My the brawn.
The official automaton
Brains.
carrier.
He
Attaché.
carries my stuff for me because I'm so important.
And the church
I
just
don't
has so
carry
much money, and we
things.
don't get paid dick. God, we should have been with the church. All right.
Gone could
Great.
have
Take her
you
back.
if you're interested.
Yeah, you
God
know,
gets all the people of
I'm gonna have to
Menhaden.
think. I'm gonna have to think about that one. All right. Well, yeah. Michael, I'm checking in with your superior. You know, in about 3 hours, making sure this is all done. I don't know what, but you gotta report in. You know, anyway.
Yeah, no, of
For your
course.
point checks. So,
Yeah.
no, we'll be checking in.
I'm pretty good with the program. Don't worry, man. I'll get her back, and she'll be able to talk to the big man.
So what? You like North Tower, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All
around
right.
there.
Okay.
They've been switching up my post a lot because it's like my first week.
That's the
to try to figure out
worst.
where
I
they
mean,
want me
like,
to
just
go.
give me one place. You can see so much more if you start looking at the same area all the time. When you're looking at new, you're like finding out like, oh, that tree, like, you know, you're like, oh, how long has that been there? But like when you're there, you're like, you know your spot, you know your post.
Right?
It's kind of
Just,
fucked
like,
up when they
tell
just like
me
switch
one
it around.
place to
Like, how
go.
good of a job can we do if we're switching up the post every few days? You
But I
know?
guess because I'm new, that's why they keep switching me up because I'm
I
not
guess.
as locked
You know,
into a spot.
really, there's
but
just
I'm just ready for them to lock me down.
yeah, the hazing in this in this battalion, it just gets out of hand sometimes. I'm telling you.
Can I
Ever since,
whisper
you know,
something to Becky-sue?
yeah.
Take his key.
Okay.
Yeah, that's never
sleight
led
of
to
hand
anything
check.
bad.
22.
Distracted man.
Distracted man. Nat one. It's my second of the night.
All of his money is
Dice
tangled
gods
up in the
are
key as
good.
she pulls it out, you know?
Yeah,
We are
what
so
else
fucked
does
if
she
we
get?
fight. He's gonna 20, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah, this is cuck chair dice.
Hell yeah. My kind of dice.
I don't have one, but it's just going back in the box.
I'll have fun.
Yeah, he's just back in the box. Well, he gets to watch all the other dice have fun. Yeah, and they close the door behind him. Becky-sue, you do have the key, which is a like hexagonal.
Whoa.
It's like it's hexagonal, but there's like a bunch of like smaller. It like looks like a fancy Allen wrench, essentially. Like there's like divots and like, you know, spheres concaved, and the other cave, which I can't remember right now, but just like little circles divoting and sticking out. Concave. What's the other cave? I don't remember.
Convex.
Convex. Thank you. It's not cave. Yeah, convex. Yeah, thank you. So it's about yay long.
Hey,
And
what's hexagonal mean? Google's not helping.
it's 10-sided.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Google's like, I don't fucking know.
How did Google not help?
He's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know, man?
That shit's made up.
Wrong.
Excuse me, child. Was that made the fuck up?
Yes.
I probably spelled it
He's
wrong.
very
ain't gonna
lying.
In this fantasy world, it's only possible in this high fantasy setting that things can have 10 sides.
Oh,
A
okay.
dexagonal
Well,
cuck chair.
Yeah. After that, Mike's gonna continue playing dead for a little bit, but you guys are reunited with Becky-sue. Very.
I can't believe that worked. In character, like as we're walking away, I can't believe that. What just happened?
Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
I very much would like to go talk to Ambrose.
If this stresses you, I could. God, don't stay with this much longer. Holy shit!
Oh,
Yeah, we as
He doesn't
me
mean
to
that.
go?
He doesn't mean that.
people.
No. I don't
Ash.
mean literal.
Ash.
I'm just saying, metaphorical. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we do a lot of really
Cool stuff.
stressful stuff.
I mean, so far nothing terrible has happened. Nobody's died. And look, Becky-sue
Yeah, I
is
mean,
fine.
I guess.
Wait, is the
we
performance so
could-
good? Do I think Mike is dead?
We'll roll.
Let the dice decide.
He rolled an 18, so let me get an insight.
Shit, insight? Okay.
I hope she fails this.
I'm like terrified I'm gonna lose my shot at the whirlywoo here, so I'm like
No, you
overly
got it.
scared whenever
You
Ash
got
says
Yeah.
anything bad. I'm like, stop, Ash.
You
Can I
see
do a
like
medicine check.
you see
Oh,
like
my
little
scores.
fine workings in
That's also pussy.
You're
Mike
OP.
to know them. No, you think he's dead. Kith knows because it's a mechanical being, and you barely just missed it.
Smart.
But yeah, you
Okay,
you
so
have
we're
a
good.
feeling
Role
that
play sound.
yeah.
Nobody's died yet. And yeah, Becky-sue's fine. We're just gonna have to figure. Well, I guess you guys are gonna have to figure out what to do when they want her to come back. But I can help
I
with
mean-
that.
I think that either hiding for a little, or I don't know if anyone else is in the same lane as Cass if really wanted to go get Ambrose, but we could go back to the Brass, take a little nap.
What time is
heal
it,
up
Ty?
a little for like an hour,
We're late afternoon at this point.
and then
They
like
said that we have
at like
3
the
hours.
2.5 hour mark, go back. Yeah. So we can try to time it. We can try to stake it out and see when those guys, like when that guy goes to the things, there's less, or we could just go. Could be like, we're back. I don't know. Do we want to do a sneak thing?
We've got to help Mike first.
Do we?
Do we?
No, he's fine.
What?
Yeah.
Acting.
Whoa.
Toss him in the air.
Oh my gosh. Once we're now, I'm assuming we're like a couple blocks away at this point.
Yeah, you've walked away, and
Boa
like,
becomes
that's
herself again.
mm-hmm.
And she's like, I was so scared that they were gonna hand me Mike. I don't. And then she looks at Mike. She's like, I really don't know if I was gonna be able to carry you if that was the case.
So,
Really good job.
lean muscle weighs a lot. And metal.
Lean muscle.
Do you have
Mostly
muscle?
metal. Nah.
Nah.
Are eyeballs muscle? Wait.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Technically.
I don't want to know. I don't wanna know. I'm not gonna Google that.
That's where
That
you
can
draw the
stay a
line.
mystery. Thank
No,
you.
I don't want to know. It's an eyeball, and that is it. I don't want to know the material. It's an eyeball.
The material.
I don't want to know.
It's made of eyeball.
I'd rather be ignorant. That's a scary place.
It's bliss.
Well,
I like it
there's a
here.
devil in the Architect's Spire. What are we gonna do about it?
How do you guys feel about devils?
We
in
gotta
there?
do that.
Oh, we killed them, Kith.
You like them? You don't like them?
We're in the business of exterminating them.
Hmm.
They're trying to like end the world, you know.
And
We live in the
They
world,
have-
so
corrupted the forge, which
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't
do you want to
like.
know something? Do you want to know something really cool? We know that because she tucked the wild mother. And then the wild mother was like gone, doesn't
Oh.
like what's going on.
And the Wild
Oh,
Mother
okay.
and Gond are
you
pretty
talk to
tight.
Gond? Does Gond talk to you?
Not really. But he blesses me a lot. We haven't actually had like a full conversation, but like these and these and other things here and there. I think he likes me, and I like him too. That's how I can do all the things that I do. But we don't really talk like that. That's pretty cool that you talked to what was her name again?
Wild Mother?
Wild Mother.
The Wild Mother? What's she like? Does she do stuff for you?
She's nurturing.
Nurturing.
I talked to her too.
You did too? Does she do stuff for you? Like Gon does
No.
for me?
I didn't know about her until like 48 hours before I got to talk to her, but she was really nice. She was helpful. Not a
That's
big
really
gods person.
special. If someone like the Wild Mother talks to you, that's really cool.
That's what I'm saying. We have a important mission. That's what my point was.
I want to come.
You should.
Maybe when you're building the Whirlywoo, you can
Mhm.
try to connect to Gond. See if he agrees.
Agrees with.
The path that you're about to take.
Well,
I know you hate rules.
what if I
but
what
there's
if I
nothing
ask
like
him
a
and he
little
says
guidance.
no? I'd probably still do it.
I don't think you will.
So should I ask?
Dude, when Gond sees the whirly-woo, he's gonna flip. I'm telling you.
That's what I think. And that's kind of how we talk to each other. Like, I'm less of our relationship is less of like, how are you doing? Good to see you. And more of like, it seems like he really likes the fact that I experiment and stuff.
Oh,
So
Maybe-
I think you're right about the whirly-woo.
Maybe Gond doesn't
Maybe he'll
speak
bless
to
it.
you, but he speaks through you, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I just thought
That's
of
a
that
rhyme.
There
too.
you go.
That's crazy.
I'm having an existential crisis.
Why does that go so well together? That's kind of crazy.
I don't
That
know.
tickled
I
my
don't know.
brain.
It just came to me. I don't know.
Hey, at least you're self-aware.
I need to sit down.
True.
So spend an hour at the tavern. Short resting.
I think Becky needs a drink. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we should have a little rest.
Yeah. Becky-sue, if you want to heal up some hit die, you're more than welcome to.
how
Are
do
we
I
short
do
resting
that?
here?
Press
it's
the
wait-
short
yeah.
rest button.
Yep.
I don't think I have anything I need to read.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. I mean, I have a couple spell slots down, but I'm ready to kill at least one devil.
How did you do that?
At the top, right next to
dice
long rest, there
heal.
should be short rest, and that one will just give you your thing. Do I have
I
to
didn't write
roll
down my
hit die
second
on
one, but
this?
I think I used
Oh.
both my portents last session.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
mean,
have to do.
yeah, I always say you guys can. If you want to use 2 for a short rest, you can.
You
Do
die.
what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what's going on.
I'm just gonna do it. I got. There you go.
Oh, I don't have that accelerator on my browser. My dice is hard. I gotta fix that.
Oh yeah, that shit. That is. Takes
It's so
5 minutes
crazy.
Fully finished, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, actually, because Boa doesn't need to do she doesn't need to heal or regain anything during the short rest, can I start going over the Echo of Forgotten Souls? Just one of them. She's just starting to browse it.
Yeah.
You need a book held?
No, I can. I hold all my other ones. You just have the Infernal one
Oh.
because I can
I
hold
see.
that one, and then Armand read it, so I didn't even have to read it. It was perfect. But I gotta get through.
Where
these
is Boa reading?
Probably like the couch in the front room by the fireplace. But if you
I
come
think-
over and sit with her, then she'll go, "Oh my gosh, wait!" And then she puts it in her bag and she takes out the Engineer's Testament. And she's like, "I
Oh,
also have this one.
shit.
This seems really up your alley."
Kith was gonna go lay on the ground on her tummy in front of Boa and start coloring in her journal. But if
No,
she
no,
whips
that's
out
fine.
something that looks like blueprints, like Kith is like,
I don't.
"What's that?"
It just
Like,
talks
starts
about
freaking
lost inventions of Gond. I think. So I have this one, and then I also have this one, which is the Echo Forgotten Souls that I was going to read, but I mean, it's either way. I was kind of just picking a random one. I kind of just put my hand and picked one. And then I also have this one, which is Reflections of the Shadow Court, and I have this one, and she pulls out the book that has no writing on it at all. And I just
It's
thought it might be important at some
salivating.
point, but it doesn't have any title or anything. So it's kind of like the least important, but like I have these 3 that I was going to read one of them right now.
What if I read one and you read one?
Oh,
who
yeah.
likes the word
You
we
totally
read?
can read one.
Can I see the one with the blueprints?
Yeah.
Yoink.
Books.
I look at her. I was like, God.
I know you don't love like math things and certain reading things, so if it ends up being annoying, we can always go through it together another time.
No, I
And then
love
go
this.
over the per book.
Kith is gonna lay on her tummy like she originally planned, but like tuck her colored quills and leather bound. Well, actually, she'll keep like 2 of the brightest colors for like highlighting,
Yeah.
and then put the rest. Wait,
Oh yeah, feel free to highlight it.
Do you
if
want
like that. Oh, sure, yeah. Go take green one.
this is how I keep it interesting. And also, so everyone knows Kith was here. I put the rest in my bag of holding.
And like these are like really old like historical things, but I don't feel bad about writing on them because they were in a devil layer. So it's like
We have to reclaim
Yeah.
them.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
draw
too.
boobs on one of the pages.
Oh.
Oh.
Honestly, with the people down there, you might find a set of boobs on one of the pages already.
They're already drawn in.
That's how they'll. Well, we have to reclaim it. You said it was in a devil's lair.
Yeah, they were.
Wait, are they? Were they written by devils?
No. So they were all for about different things. I think they were just like in his library because it was from that Theodric guy that lived below the pinnacle.
Right.
And he was like a nerd dude. Like everyone that we talked to and we were trying to get information before we went and killed him was like, he's a total dweeb. So like he liked books. Which I don't think is dweeby. I think it's cool. But I don't think
it's
he was
cool
cool.
too.
I think he was a dweeb. Because he was murderous in a bad way.
How can you
Or
murder
murderous
people
in like
when
a
you have
righteous way.
books to read or things to make?
Well, I mean, I
Seems-
think you can do both. But I think the world's bad.
do both.
I mean, we just fought some people in the street. We killed some of them.
True. I didn't,
True.
but I helped you.
Yeah.
I'd do it again.
So,
Anyway,
what books are we looking for again? What are we deciding
She's
to?
on the
I mean,
Engineer's
it's an-
Testament, and I'm on the Echo Forgotten Souls. I just want to get I just wanted to say that I was starting this. You don't. I'm easy on getting information right now, but I just wanted to.
yeah, I mean, it's with an hour. I think you
Mhm.
don't really get like too much. But
what's
yeah,
it
we can
called?
definitely.
Engineers what?
Engineer's Testament.
Testament.
I'll keep it in my inventory. You don't need to, but you can write it down.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything on the short rest here?
Anyway.
Just get a couple honk shoes.
Here's a quick goblin nap.
Yeah, quick little
Yeah.
goblin hit.
I would tell Becky-sue, let's get a drink, with a concerned face, and we'd go to ask for 2 ales from Martha.
Yeah, Martha. She, I guess you guys go downstairs for these.
We're all downstairs. Yeah, we're all downstairs. So we would just sit if there's a bar at the bar.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, she pulls. You want them hot or cold?
What? Cold,
Oh,
please.
Cold. Okay, so she starts to pull 2 mugs out of the fire, and she goes, okay, and just kind of puts
Okay.
two mugs back in. And she goes, I gotta go down the cellar. Cold beers.
oh,
Um,
oh.
and gets 2 really just frosty mugs and just puts them down and it's like a a keg that she just kind of like tilts over on the side, just fills two up, slides them to you.
Jasper's gonna take a sip, and he's looking off into the distance with a very concerned face. Clearly, like he's wants to ask something, and before long, a couple moments pass by. He goes, "So, did you really mean it?"
Did I mean what?
You know.
No, I didn't.
Did you mean it? I knew it. I knew it. All right, and then he would cheers. Do you actually have any idea what I'm asking or not?
I remember saying something, and you were like so upset about it.
You used Jasper being ugly as the reason for us being
That's
attacked
right, that's
originally,
right.
and he heard it because I was in earshot. So Jasper heard it. It's been bugging him the whole
That's
time. You know
right.
what I mean? That was
Yeah.
why we had to
Only
go
reason
rescue
he wanted
Becky.
to- only reason
Yeah,
why I
to
wanted to
find
save
out.
you was just to clarify this.
I
point.
had to find out, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I remember
I'd say
that. Yeah, no.
okay. So you'd say no.
Yeah, I didn't mean it.
I knew it. See, I knew it. I knew it. And Stick would be like, I don't know, and he'd like kind of like poke my face a little bit. You know, like grab my like cheekbone or something. Be like, okay, that's it. That's all. I'm satisfied.
Sorry, champ.
So I took one for the team. It's all right. It's what I do.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
now
called
I
acting.
do have y'all here. If you don't mind, it's a bit of a settling up on the tab issue we have going on. It's been a few nights, and I kind of
How much is it?
it's a gold per night, and it's been 3 nights at this point, so
Per
I'll
person or
pay
per
for it.
room?
it's per room. But
Oh, cool.
i-
Then yeah,
again,
of
that's
course.
the security that we've been.
So 3 gold
I'll-
is what we
I'll-
owe you,
I'll
Martha.
pay
Martha, we're
for
not
it.
complaining at all. We
I
appreciate
got
your
it,
hospitality.
guys. I removed it from my inventory. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, Jasper's pocket rummaging, waiting for Becky to offer to pay for it. I'm pretty sure. He'd be like, yeah. Where did
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I
okay,
got
okay,
it.
okay. Are you sure?
Bo
Okay,
didn't think
okay,
about
fine.
It. I think that she
I'm
did
fine.
like a hand on Martha's arm with like a we really appreciate your hospitality. Just like locked into the social interaction.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad we got to settle that up. These, the ale's on me on there for it's my least favorite part. Being hospitality and being able to do all
don't
this. I
worry
still got
about
to
it,
make a
Martha.
living.
Keep
Don't
us
worry
safe.
about it, Martha.
got
Don't
it.
you worry.
Yeah,
been great.
No stress.
Okay.
Says
all right.
everyone.
You're
who
the
has
best,
not
Martha.
paid. We don't mind
Phew.
at all.
All right. Anything else on that short rest?
Cass is in
Yes.
the background of all of these scenes, just sharpening, cleaning, and polishing everyone's weapons and equipment in a completely different genre to this, like, we're gonna go kill a devil.
Hell yeah, dude.
Pure focus.
Like
Yeah, they're like
just in the
books.
background.
Hell yeah, dude. I love this scene.
After Boa took her book back, like after that little moment of them bonding, I think Kith would go wherever in the room Mike is. Just
Yeah, Mike's just kind of he's sitting on the table, just swinging his legs a little bit. And you see
can I sit
he's
next to
got
him?
yeah.
Do the same.
What's going on? You're the new gal, huh? Well, I'm pretty big in this group, so if you didn't figure that out yet, I'm kind of a
I
big
can
deal.
tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. We may have met in the forge, or maybe I met like a cousin or something.
I got a lot. I mean, at the
Yeah.
forge, I was such a big shot. They let me out.
Wow, me
So-
too.
I mean, probably it's a little different, but I get it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're way cooler than me.
Listen, look how much cooler we are now, though.
Like us together.
Yeah, look at this. Look how cool. Like, I just rescued the most beautiful woman in Sabeloth, and you helped. So that's pretty. The bards are gonna write like a song about us or something.
Definitely. I just hope they don't use our names. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. We're kind of like undercover right now. I mean, right? You're undercover, right?
You could say that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the mission, right? Undercover, secrecy. I mean, do you see me playing that back there?
Where am I
What?
while they're talking? Just so I can know. Am I close to them or no?
We're still at the bar. Jasper would probably
Yeah.
tease the
Where
whole
are they
bard
at?
thing.
They're in the same room, but you guys are at the bar. Mike and Kith are sitting at a table.
So can I go ask Kip if she can like upgrade Mike in any way? Like make him
not
more
for a
stealthy or
while.
something?
Not for a while, but I could definitely experiment on him, with his consent or without it. Depends. I wouldn't do that. I
Just
prefer
kidding.
willing test subject. I prefer willing test subject. It always goes way better for me. But I've got a list here, and at the top is Whirly Woo, and then
Oh,
Grippo,
yeah. Makes sense.
and then I can put Mike under it, and maybe we can see what I can do.
If you want. He's fine.
He's
just
already
wait.
pretty like Modrons are pretty they're pretty skilled. They're like he can see stuff that we can't.
Yeah. You're right.
Like Mike, what do you see in this room right now when you look at our surroundings?
I see the most beautiful Backwoods Elf ever to grace Sabeloth. I see all of my new friends in the room. All who have what?
Am I one of those?
Yeah, you're getting there.
Oh, yes.
There's Martha, she's been nothing but great.
She's a halfling.
Martha
what
is
does Martha look like to you?
Is Mike confirming that?
Yeah, no, she's.
That would
She
be
looks-
crazy.
No, it's not Martha.
Martha is
Mike's
Martha.
He's a halfling. Okay.
Yeah, Martha is a halfling. I know the whole she has fire resistance thing was there's another reason for that.
It was a good guess. It was a good guess.
Well, I mean, I do too.
But I guess she could be
Um,
not a halfling in a not bad way. There was options.
Yeah.
So, I know it was kind of weird, Mike. I was just making sure there were a lot of those people over here. Bibble saw them. And I just wanted to make sure they didn't get anything inside. Like maybe one of their bad guys or something. This is all very new to me. So thank you, I guess.
Oh no, Martha. And
Mike tries to wink again. Did a very good job keeping everybody out.
Martha did, you said?
Yeah, she
Okay.
she was all like, "This is my place." I'm not very good at accents. This is my place of living. You all can, kick rocks. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, that sounds just like Martha.
I've been working on it.
You're doing great. Also, I think your wife Becky-sue, I think she really
Yeah.
likes you.
I know. I
You
mean,
guys make a really good couple. I'm happy you
Thank
found
you.
love.
So
Furthering the delusion. Hell yeah.
Becky-sue, if she heard that, she probably fucking hates Kith. Kith means it too. That's the bad part.
That's what makes it even more fucking funny because he's like, oh, she's so sincere. Holy shit.
Is there
Kith
a
is very
modification
pro-robot,
you can make
obviously. Is there
Is there a
what?
modification you can make to Mike to make him an adult humanoid?
I don't know.
I don't.
I could
No.
I could.
There is
What
not.
if I slowly
Hard
worked on
no.
him and just put pieces together?
And what if you slowly made like a new body for him that, you know?
We're just
Like,
you're.
praying.
I'm turning into an
I don't think that would count. I think that would
I
be.
should freaking win artificer.
I don't think that would still make ceremony work.
Whether it
Um,
counts is up to you.
Oh, you said humanoid. I thought we just meant like a robot, but like look.
Humanoid robot, I would say. That's
I mean,
more of,
a
you know,
robot could
Yeah,
be
like a
humanoid.
C3PO type of thing, right? Is
I didn't
C3PO
know
a humanoid?
you had like.
I don't count Krang as.
C3PO was definitely a humanoid.
Who's,
I mean, come on,
who's
he
the
was
guy
so
she has
polite.
the hots for? Who's the guy she has the hots for? I forgot his name.
Me?
Ian, or what was his name?
Cassian?
Me?
Cassian.
Cassian.
Oh, no. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's been
Cassian.
following me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, we
Yeah.
have somebody that she, you know, that she really
I
likes.
think
maybe you could model the structure like.
Yeah.
the closest I could probably get is like Mater from Cars.
Great.
And
Just my
I feel
type.
like it'd be,
Upgrade.
it'd be a
I mean,
really good
upgrade.
match for Becky-sue.
I
That'd be
mean,
a
yeah.
really good match
Yeah, for real.
What a
You
fucking
give
hunk.
for
Holy
Becky-sue.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
It's a
like
car
one step
and a
away
husband.
from Optimus Prime, right?
True, that's one step away. Optimus.
And I would consider Optimus Prime to be a humanoid that could be
No.
wed in the ceremony spell.
No.
I absolutely will. I will die
wait,
on that
could
hill.
Gond bless
yeah,
Cass
once-
with the ability
once-
to do the
if you wanna-
ceremony with robots?
If you want to use your like, what is the divine intervention spell? You can only use like one every like crazy amount of time on that. Fine.
Don't give Cass ideas.
Well, it's a cleric thing, divine intervention.
Mm.
So that's all.
It's
you
not a paladin thing?
No, cleric.
Cleric.
Whoa, I learned something new about my own character.
Yeah, I think that's like a level 9
Yeah,
at
I don't
least.
have it yet. Yeah.
It's a no.
Just you wait, Becky-sue.
All right,
I'll be the flower girl.
so short rest. Are we done?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
Ready to
Mike
go.
off so he can sleep.
Just abruptly powers him down. Just-
Yeah, he's just like sitting on the table with Kith and just like.
Yeah, so like, it's the group, we're all,
That sounded so good. I hate that.
That was really good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I have a snoring problem.
Hey, same dog.
Shout out, dude.
The
that's
magnet
Lars.
strips save my
Do
shit.
those work?
Yes, absolutely.
The ones that are like on
Lose
TikTok and
wide
shit.
eyes.
Yes, they actually do.
The what?
They're a little pricey, but they work. They're like
Yeah.
magnets you put
Lauren.
on the outside of your nose, and they like clip and they make your nostrils bigger.
cool.
Lauren knows my qualms with my breathing while I sleep. Holy shit.
Mhm.
I know my
Hey,
qualms with
this
your breathing while
this
you sleep.
podcast,
as
this
well.
episode of
Yeah, you're
Echoes of the River is brought to you by the things that I
Those
can't.
magnets.
Those magnet strips that you can
Nose
make your nose
magnets.
bigger. Those magnets.
Nose magnets. Acquire them today.
Yep. So
Shelby's sandwiches.
use promo code Randall to get your
Shelby's
magnets
Market.
today. All right. Shawarma time.
What was the disguise name we had for Jasper? Was it Arthur?
For Jasper?
Oh,
When
your large
went
hat.
downstairs to meet Kith for the first time and had a large hat.
Ooh.
You for like 5 seconds you were like
I had
into
a
being
name.
like a different disguise, and then you immediately
My
dropped
eyes
it all as soon as you thought that you could make your unicycle.
Yeah. A whirly woo. But yeah, I don't remember.
We had
I'll go with Arthur. I don't remember, to be honest.
And it's just
No one
like
else heard
we
it.
cannot. We have terrible operational security. We're
Come up with
constantly
new names.
fumbling
Oh.
and giving
I
up
think
the
I
game.
just did a really good job, Cass. Did I not? Did I do something
Oh,
wrong?
that was out of character. Sorry.
I don't know
Oh.
anyone named Michael. So that was perfect. No overlap.
I mean, we kind of know one in a way.
Thank you, Ty. I will
You're
look
welcome.
into it.
Yeah, they do work. All right.
All right.
So done with long rest. Group
rest.
is yeah, that's what I
right?
meant. Short rest. Yeah, short.
Okay, just making sure. Because I would love my
Um,
30 spells back.
It's
I would love my
But
portents back.
Did you hold on? I'm sorry. You said you were going to do this hit roll for me, but I
I did.
don't.
Yes, you did heal. Just refresh your page.
Oh. So do I need to click the little short rest button or no?
I took care of it. I got you. You're
Okay,
at
I'm
32
still
out
at
of 45.
32.
Yeah, it doesn't. A short rest doesn't give you all your health back, but
Well,
gives
what
you
was I at
some.
before?
23.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Yep. All right. So what the plan is here? We're just gonna go back and have a meeting with
Side door.
Ambrose.
side door key.
Well, yeah. And if Becky-sue is the one they want to answer the questions, I can help you. I can give you a little blessing before you go in. But I definitely think that you should try to convince them that we should all come with you. Because it's probably scary in there
Oh,
alone.
we're all going.
Oh, she's so scary.
I'd put on my bow tie that I got from Kith, and be kind of looking at the hat and like look at Cass and be like, straight from the pinnacle of forge of straight from
Innovation.
innovation.
Yeah, come look like Michael, look him.
We could wear hats, but we're gonna kill him because he's the devil.
No, but like
Right.
for when so we don't have to fight the guys when we first get in the door.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. I can. I think Becky-sue's pretty good at talking, so maybe she can keep doing that. Maybe you can flash your boobs again too. They seem to like that. I'm not
Yeah,
judging.
maybe.
If I had bigger boobs, I'd probably flash mine.
Well, my Becky-sue's are
I
mine
might.
are not at all big, but a boob's a boob, man.
But they
You
do
know?
have. If we're using your mid journey creations, they do have spiral
Becky's-
hypnotic patterns on them.
Becky-sue has huge boobs,
Oh,
according to this picture.
Yeah, literally.
wait,
It
maybe I
does
need
not.
to relook at the picture.
I mean,
She looks like
those are pretty
she
decently
should
sized
be
boobs.
in a calendar with a car.
Absolutely.
With a pickup truck.
Size boob.
The mater dream.
Okay, you know?
It's just made
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
I'm turning my
Dude.
Mater is the car, dude.
Yes. And it's their wedding pictures.
Wow.
Just for auto illustrated. It's perfect.
Yeah,
Honestly,
just
maybe we
fucking
can convince
Becky-sue
Mike
with her
into a three-way relationship with your boy, whose name I totally remember.
Becky-sue with her yits out
Ripple?
next to an international harvester.
No,
Cassian.
the Cassian.
Oh. See, I don't know that guy.
We'll try to turn Mike Pauley after we kill the devil and save the world.
Okay. Ollie. What does that mean?
That's the word, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where you're in an open relationship with more than one person. You know, Ollie.
Ollie.
I see what you did there. All right. So side door or
Side door.
Side door,
Side door.
please.
all
Who do you
right.
think we are?
Some kind of savage.
No, let's go to the
So
door.
called
with
a
8
front door,
guards.
folks.
I don't know what the plan is in general with just meeting Ambrose and okay.
Hey, he's on the list.
Because
of
our DM is saying this is a bad idea. Guys. Ah.
Before, when we get within eyesight of the pinnacle, the Architect's Fire, Kith would give Becky-sue enhance ability. and I'll do it for charisma. And I'll just
Okay.
put a hand on her shoulder. You've got this. Just keep being charming.
Okay.
And maybe do a little lying. It's okay.
It's been at least 8 hours since this morning, right, Ty? When we first
yeah,
left.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll re-up my mage armor on myself.
All right. So we're at the side door.
Yes.
Okay. Becky-sue, you have the hexagonal key.
Also, I brought Grippo's hat and my bow tie.
You're still wearing Grippo's hat?
I'm holding it. It hurts my neck, but I've got it.
So it's like kind of on your side, like a fancy person would be holding it.
Exactly. That's very fancy.
All right.
I'm glad you
a
noticed.
fancy person, I feel like he is pretty fancy.
You're right. Yeah, for sure.
Straighten my crooked bow tie. My permanently crooked bow tie. No matter how hard I try, it's just always crooked.
All right. Don't know what the entire plan is, but we're gonna roll with it. Opening the side door. What's the plan from here? Or is unlocked?
Now what, Cass?
Divine sense.
Nice.
60 feet. Down this hall are all people of human and human-like appearances.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, is there a signage on these hallways?
It is a stairwell that proceeds directly down to the guard barracks, which is where you rescued Becky-sue from.
And it seemed like they were taking us. They were gonna take us. They were gonna take her through the guard barracks, or like upstairs.
They were going to take her. He didn't really get to that point, so they took her from her holding cell to the door where they went through in the first place.
Is there
Becky.
are there multiple directions we could go?
In this particular door, it goes straight down to the barracks.
Becky, do you remember seeing the devil guy when you were in here?
No.
Was
He was
there
not-
any
I didn't see-
particular? Was there an area where there were like more guards?
Am I supposed to be seeing the building?
No.
No? Okay. There was a staircase at the bottom. There were like 2 guards on the left side, like 5 guards in the middle, and a staircase at the bottom of the map that I think went up, maybe.
That's a lot of guards.
It smells like guard pits already in here.
Ew.
Do we really think he's gonna be down here?
Okay, are we going for another murder of one of the parts of the devil tonight? Because if so, why don't we can look for a little, but if we get lost, maybe we just go back and go through the front door and we're like, we're here to talk to Ambrose. He wants to talk to Becky, at least.
Yeah,
They could have just
he
killed her.
does. We could get information
That's
for
true.
Cass's killing quest. She's very excited about.
We could also even do a moment of like, we look around in the guard barracks with our very sneaky lady and get a bunch of outfits to get past the other I don't know. But to avoid the whole, like, they all know that we're opposition, to be like, we brought Becky back.
We could
Well,
keep
we're
going
supposed
through
to
this
bring Becky
door
back, right?
because this is the only door Becky-sue knows about. So she's just very obedient. She came exactly back to the place that they took her out of.
And who are we all supposed to be?
I'm Mike. Pose Mike.
I'm Kith.
Oh, hey, Mike.
I'm Michael, actually.
Michael.
Michael.
Sorry.
My
Okay,
name's
so
Mike,
you're
but I go by
Michael.
Michael.
We're her friends.
Okay. I just generally avoid
I don't know.
guards a lot of the time.
Yeah. I'm just.
But they asked us
These
to
don't
come
seem
back.
so bad.
I have a weird feeling about this, but I'm cool. Just we'll see what happens.
They seem to be
Alright.
easily manipulated with boobs. So
All right, ladies, get your
We just
boobs
go
out.
down there.
Let's go.
And we got
See.
3 sets of those right now because
Take
That's
us to
true.
I only have
see
man
Ambrose.
boobs
I know.
at the moment.
Cass has yits as well.
4 sets.
I've never gotten
Imagine
my
Cass
boobs out
flashing
before.
someone the way Becky does. That would be a crazy move for her as a person.
Yo, Cass's knockers gotta be large. There's no fucking doubt about that.
What the fuck is going on?
She's
I think we're
almost
trying to
7 feet
save
tall,
the
so
world from the
probably-
devil.
So,
I'm not
can we get
sure.
our
From
boobs
a devil.
out?
And
Here's
it's
a
gonna take the
person friendly
power of
boob.
tits.
Okay.
Guys,
But
I
how
don't
do we
know. I'm
I think we start.
I'm
by
a
going
6
down
foot
like
to-
guy or
arms.
5'10" guy named Mike right now.
Oh,
Or
that's
Michael.
Michael's-
yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
keep saying Mike. I'm sorry, Mike.
Either
We'll
way,
cover
Michael.
all of our bases. They might like
We're just
your
standing in the
boobs
door,
as Mike-
Yeah,
arguing about boobs.
Correct,
That's
which is why I
true.
rolled. Boa is disguised right now, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Hence the no
Um,
boobs.
Right. Got it. Well, snakes don't have boobs. I don't know. Do they? Who's to say?
Yuan-ti.
Sure.
I'm googling Yuan-ti boobs right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's like a
It's a
mixture between a
reptile.
person and
They're
a
not
non.
mammals.
That's
This is a fantasy
Disney,
world.
but
They
it's
can have
also
them if you want them.
fantasy.
But it's a reptile human, so I don't know.
They have
Humanoid.
boobs. Google
Okay,
says
fair.
they have boobs.
I mean, your character. Yeah, they do
Google
have.
But
boobs,
doesn't know what
Google
a
didn't
doesn't
know
know
what
what
a
a decagon doesn't know what a
Yeah.
decagon is, but like Yuan-ti have boobs.
It's like, yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I
I
didn't
deal in
say
that.
I
I deal
knew
in
what it
boobs.
was.
No, that. Shut the.
I've just looked up a lot of
And
images
I
of
know that
Yuan-tis, and they
Yuan-ti
usually
have
got
boobs.
big ol' yitties.
They have boobs.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is
So
It's a
I think
um,
something's happening.
Did you just Google that and see something you didn't want to see?
not.
Did you
yes,
see snake milk?
Yuan-ti Tabaxi crossover.
Oh my god.
oh no.
It wasn't bad. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
It's bad.
The top of the stairs, the door opens up because perception checks when you guys are all talking, not quietly, into a chamber that is pretty much acoustic friendly. Lieutenant Private Michael. I didn't catch your actual rank. Thanks for bringing them all back. Great. How's Mike?
He's up and well. We got him all good. This little lady here was great at her job. It was crazy to watch. Never seen someone work that fast.
Miracle worker. God is good, I guess. Holy cow.
God is good.
Okay.
Honda's good.
Yeah. If you guys want to come with me, I think there's someone who wants to meet all of you.
Insight check on the vibes of that
On the
sentence.
Cass doesn't care about the vibe. We're going.
Yeah.
I know we're going.
Those are
Boba just
my
wants to know what her brain should be thinking.
Yeah, insight.
13 becomes 17. And I just took that moment to go 4, 5, 6, 7 in my brain.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, these guys they're just happy to deliver what their orders were. And you know, they bring you down. We'll just do this now. Here we go. And move this here. Ba-ba. Great.
Woo. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, so they're all standing in
I
rank and
feel
file.
an uneasy feeling in my soul, and Jelly's face reflects that as well.
Um,
No, Private Michael, you
I'm
can probably take
feeling
us the rest
good.
of the way.
So there's two commanding officers in the front of the line of these guards. And he goes, that's the one. That's Michael. Oh God. And I am calling back to when Boa did specifically say this looks like every other white man. So very forgettable face. He takes a step forward and he goes, Michael, front and center. Boa's gonna just go up to him. Well done. I don't,
Thank you, sir.
it's my job as an officer to really know everybody in my battalion, and I think I've overlooked you. You've done a good thing here today. You've brought a particular group to someone who's very excited to meet them, and we had one, and now we have all. I think he's gonna be very happy about that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you deserve it. If you want to get into file with the squad, and he kind of points back to them, and three of them move back. And for the sake of it, Boa, do you kind of fall in line with the rest of the?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
she totally falls in line.
All right. And they're gonna
My bodyguard.
kind of fall this way. And he claps his hands together and he goes,
Sir,
Yeah.
if I may.
"Yeah,
I don't know if. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, never mind.
speak your mind, soldier."
I just didn't know that all of these people were connected to it. I thought it was just the crick,
The what?
the backwoods.
Oh, the correct.
That was Dylan.
Yeah.
That was the Dylan misstep.
Boa just used a very insulting slur to the Backwoods Elves. Oh no! You see, these are all very, very wanted people in Sabeloth, and they thought that Midhaven was a safe place to hide. But everyone here is wanted for the murder of Theodric.
Even the miracle worker?
She's an outlier, but she's here too, so she can come with.
Okay.
I am here to collect my reward for bringing her back, like I said I would.
Your reward will come soon. If you could all can follow me, we're gonna go to the throne room where there's someone very interested in meeting you.
Guys, this is not good. I'm try to under my breath here.
Look at Kith. He was like, important? Is there anybody that you know that's important down
Where?
there? He said somebody important wants to see us. You've been here, haven't you?
Nice.
No.
Good night, Wolf.
Oh God.
That was too far away.
I told you guys that. I told you I've never been here before. You thought I knew where we were or what to do?
I mean, I thought maybe you might have a inkling. Maybe.
You have the wrong impression of me, I fear. I have no idea what's going on. I thought you guys did.
All right, they're gonna start marching you to the forward stairwell, and we're gonna do this copy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna inch as close as I can to Becky-sue on our way down and just remember, you're really good at talking right now.
Yeah.
Like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like an hour.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Into a
Above the table, you get advantage on charisma checks.
Right. So
We're fucked. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
And persuasion? Like anything
This is
charisma.
good.
So
Oh.
so
Okay, so I'm
performance,
trying to convince them what,
persuasion.
right? What should I try to convince them right now?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you pulled your boobs out again, it could be like you
I-
could whip him around and it could be
As
like
we're
a
getting
whip
closer to wherever this stairwell they're taking us, am I within like earshot of Cass? Are we walking next to each other?
arm.
I would try to nudge Cass and say, "Are we really gonna let them take us in here?"
Now that's a whirly woo.
Okay, so in this room right now is
that.
that demon guy, right?
Look how many of them there are, and who knows how many are gonna be up ahead in the next room.
Ooh, wait, is that my boyfriend?
Can I ask a question? Like off the table, but I'm okay to roll intelligence to try to get an answer for like
I see
Ambrose brain.
Gunda.
Wait, who's that?
Are Ambrose and the architect different people?
Yes.
Okay. Just because the throne room was throwing me off.
I have a quick
That's what I
question.
asked.
Yes.
Who's that?
That is not Cassian. I'll just say
About to
that.
find out.
They look similar, but there's not
Gosh
Cassian.
darn it. I was fixing to, I wouldn't even need to bring the its, you know?
Yeah.
Who's the lizard?
So
Hazard.
Can
you're
Bo be
walking.
the back
What's
of
that?
the group of cards? Can I be at the back of the group of
Oh my god,
cards?
that thing is so
Sure.
cool looking.
I just know how she walk.
A lot of guards upside down.
Yeah, they're. It's just how they. There we go. We'll put them about face. All right. So
there's
in
also
this.
some battle angels.
Yep. So sitting in the center of this room, you see what can only be, as you realize, is a giant hulking spiked mask wearing pit decorated Gunda staring down the hallway as the guards bring you into this throne room. To your left, there is a cackling kobold with, giant antlers on a crown, holding a staff and an orb. Really, all you can see right now is the hulking Gunda in front of you. Who, as the two guards approach, they kind of flank on either side. Gunda is just gonna take a couple steps closer to you guys. Jasper, you're being close. You feel like the hot breath of Gunda just like cascading out of his mouth.
That's what I've been smelling.
And just like it's just like so much like hot air just like rushing down as you see her. Gunda, if you could take a step to the side if you don't mind.
Can I divine sense all of these individuals?
60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Everything but the angels in the back, I suppose.
You do ping heavy fiend energy coming from the man standing in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Gunda is going to take a couple steps to the side, allowing for the vision of a man with silver hair and purple lapels, flanked by there is a high cleric of Gond right here.
Yes, motherfucker.
Which
sick.
Kith, you do recognize. Notes. Cherindel.
How do I just know him to be a high cleric of Gond? That's
Yes, like a very high cleric. Like probably within the inner circle of everyone who is like like you know this to be if a decision was made, and Chandrell would be the one making that decision.
Okay.
Um,
The top.
yes.
I would
Thank
pass that
you.
information along to anyone near me. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, well, I thought I was getting 1 and I got 5. Good enough for me. The guest of honor is still here. Now, I'm missing a friend today. I had a very good acquaintance who I haven't seen in a few days. And I think it's fair that you can explain where he is to the architect himself. And he gestures behind him, and being flanked by 2 very, very like just clockwork stone-geared winged warriors sitting on the throne. Is the architect himself, which I will make big enough for everyone to see because he looks fucking dope.
He's approaching us as well.
No, I just made him big
Okay,
so you
okay,
can see
okay.
him because he looks cool. But he is sitting on the throne back here.
Yeah, yeah.
No one wishes to speak up and give an alibi or let us
I'm
know.
sorry, who are you?
I am the words, I am the spoken, I am Ambrose, an ambassador. I'm everyone's voice in Sabeloth. I report to the capital and let the architect know. I go to Rivertide and let them know, and I go to Similari and I let them know. Everything that's important. I bring word of what Sabeloth deserves.
Ooh. Ooh. I bet there's a couple
Now,
things a lot of
don't
Sabeloth
everyone-
doesn't know.
What's that?
Jasper would say, I bet there's a couple things a lot of people in Sabeloth don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I think I
And-
have one of your coins.
Please, present it here if you don't mind.
Can I walk up to him?
Yeah, he lets you walk.
I'd
This-
go like
this-
to the bottom of
this
the
guy
stairs,
to my
walking
right.
up with him. Would the guards let me step away?
The guards are keeping a close eye on you.
Okay, but I would
can
step
I get
up.
Yeah, can I get a vibe check of this guy to my right? Is he like drunk the Kool-Aid? Is he like
To your right, that's the high cleric. That's Chandrell.
Chirindel. Oh.
Yeah. Do they seem like they're mind controlled, compromised, or evil in some way?
Give me an insight.
Yeah. 13.
They're certainly in Ambrose's circle.
I would produce and hold up the soul coin that has Ambrose's. We had one with his name on it, right? We had an Alistar, Ambrose, and Zaraxis.
It was Zaraxis for the most part. Ambrose is the only one who had 1 coin. Alistar did not.
Okay, yeah. So I want to make sure that this guy on the right is seeing that the coin has Ambrose on it as I'm holding it up and, keeping my distance a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Do you let her have the coin?
Does she offer to take it?
No, I just was. Oh, you're not handing it to her. You're just showing. You're just kind of showing it to the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me,
And
this would be evidence of,
right.
fiendish behavior.
Yeah, and Ambrose comes up and he goes, "May I?"
Please.
He takes it and he goes, "Many people," and he starts doing he spins the coin between his fingers in a very dexterous way, where it's just kind of flipping it over back and forth. I can do it with a pen. He's just kind of doing this with a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Many people have tried to tarnish my name, try to make me seem less genuine for what I am, but this forgery it's quite good. This is my signature, that is my face, but if this is your only really way to let us know I am evil, you're mistaken. You walk into the chamber of the one who rules over Sabeloth in total with a devil," and he points to Ash.
Who said anything
Or
about
demon.
evil?
You're sitting here with a soul possessed coin. I know what this is. That's a push to beseech my name, to beseech this throne's name, to beseech Sabeloth's name.
Why don't you give it a read, High Priest? Have they not looked? There's a name on it. There's literally a name on the coin, right?
Yeah, there is.
High
It's
Priest, if
forgery.
there's a demon here, surely you'd be able to sense them.
And she does, and she sees Zix.
That's it?
You can't tell the difference? Or, oh, it's the just. I forgot how the things work.
You muted.
Bad guy.
I'm talking to TJ.
Oh, okay.
He's not at his computer. I'm telling him
Oh, shit.
sternly
Okay.
to go back to his computer.
I'm back. Sorry.
Sternly.
I had to
Above the
It's
table.
wish
I saw your face when you were
I think the High Priest is bad.
What's up? I'm here.
I don't know.
You have been pointed out by the High Priest of High Cleric of Gond, as well as Ambrose, as bringing a demon into the throne room.
I'm guessing that's my poopit.
Yeah.
That's your poopit.
Mhm.
And Ambrose goes, Gunda, if you don't mind, bring up the goblin. Gunda is going to take a couple steps and stand in front of Ash.
Can I, while this is all happening, be looking for any weak link reactions amongst my fellow guard? Insight, perception, whichever.
Give me an
you
insight.
please.
Yeah, give me insight here.
Okay. A little 15 plus 4, 19.
The guard are the absolute least of your worries in this room.
No. I know. I'm not looking for a weak link. Boa's not. I don't know if we've met Boa yet. Boa's not looking for someone that she's trying to murder because they're the
No, I
weak
know.
link. She's like, anyone want to be our pal maybe? Anyone have a facial expression of what the hell is going on here?
The guards are showing as much fear as other people in this room.
I think I would look
Like
as
my
soon as he said
friends.
like Gunda to come back or come in front of me. I'm pretty sure I would look at the people that were next to me. And I'd have like a really worried face on my my person's. Be very, very worried.
Gunda outstretches his hand and just somewhat firmly takes Ash into his palm and grips him, because Ash is probably about the size of his hand. And Gunda is just going to bring Ash onto like kind of like the main platform in front of him. And Ambrose steps to the side, kind of gestures to the architect, who has remained silent this whole time. And he goes, "You see, architect, these are the ones who are challenging your reign by just even thinking about."
Is the architect?
The architect is sitting up on the throne. He's all the way up here.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. Sorry, I was talking to myself. That wasn't meant to feel loud.
Oh, I see why. I see that the reasoning for that question. They kill a local scholar. They bring a demon-infested goblin into our throne room. We had one. We just wanted a few simple questions. But they come brazenly in here through a side door, not even through the front door, the side door. How honest can they be?
You summoned us here.
I summoned no one. One walked into my halls, and I allowed her to leave.
Well, your
Sir,
guards
if I
actually
may,
sternly said that she had
Enough.
back. Whoa. Okay.
Enough.
Oh,
One person can talk right now, and that's me. I am the voice. Now, why have you come here with this demon-infested goblin?
To be fair, I didn't choose to be demon infested.
And I didn't choose.
Who
And
you
I
call
didn't choose. What does he say?
Said you might want to watch out who you call infestation.
Yes. And he goes, semantics aside, I didn't choose to have the ear of every great leader in Sabeloth, but here I am. It's not the choices, it's about destiny. Destiny brought all of you here today, and I'm so happy to have you all. Now, you have two options. One, leave the goblin with me, and you all can go.
no fucking way.
Bye.
Option two,
Wait, that felt
Oh.
kind of real. Could you say psych?
It's like,
I'm listening to the second one. See
option
if it's any
two,
better.
you all die.
you can join me. You all can join me. And maybe there's a bit of pay as he flips the coin back to Cass in it for everybody.
You join like a guild or
You're just
I'm already in
joining
one.
you're just joining the greater cause of Sabeloth.
One.
You've
I don't
been
think I could join more than one guild.
you've been
Two
you've been
days.
you've been a thorn in my
Ambrose feel
side.
confused by Kith's presence.
Join the cause to do what, Ambrose?
To create people have never seen Midhaven as the true capital. It's always been unofficial. We're here to make it official. to really unite Sabeloth as a whole. Those out east, Lathander's Hope, Lathander's Blessing, they don't recognize the sovereignty of the rule of Midhaven. There's up north, there's barbarians in Carcanet. Out west, there's useless, just I don't even know how to put it. Just
speak your mind.
In the mountain of Noldazar, dwarves have come into the realm, and they've created their own kingdom. Every place that has been established here in Sabeloth has just been the dreams of the individual. We want to make them the dreams for all. So, do you not want to make the dreams for all a reality?
And if we don't like either of those choices,
then all of you are leaving in body bags.
Oh.
How do you know everybody's dreams?
Some dreams are of the collective. Safety, shelter, food, warmth. The inability to have to worry over if you'll wake up being gutted by some bandit. Safety. I'm offering safety.
I feel pretty safe without you. So far.
And where do you come from? What is your name?
Kith
How much are they paying?
Corliss. From the Forge
Kith.
of Innovation.
Ah, yes, the Forge. Now, if you don't mind, Chandrel, what has Kith done to deserve her safety? And Chandrel's gonna walk up to Ambrose and just like kind of whisper in his ear. He just goes, "Uh-huh. I see. Okay."
While this is
Interesting.
happening, I would go, hey, Gooner, you got anything to drink? I would kind of nudge Gunda in the.
You call him
as
Gooner?
they're- I called him Gooner.
Yeah.
I thought
He
that's
looks
what
like
we
a
were all
Gooner.
calling
Fucking
him.
look at him.
Yeah.
Fucking look
Look
at him.
those fucking traps, dude.
Yeah,
That
dude.
guy looks fucking sick. I'm gonna be honest.
He never stops gooning.
I'm just trying to get a feel for is he even I
Yeah.
mean,
I also picture his legs being very tiny, so he's got like a little chicken leg.
does he have a sense? You know what I mean? Like, how would you? There's a reason. You know, I'm asking. They got any drinks in here, Gooner?
It just goes, I drink when I kill. When I kill, I get drink.
They don't give you water
Can
unless
I-
you kill someone.
No, beer.
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 Yeah. Surely you got a couple in there somewhere, stored in all that mass of yours.
Haven't killed in 6 hours. Drank 16 beers.
6 hours
Whoa.
ago, buddy?
Real
Yeah.
heavyweight. That's impressive, Gooner. Goonie.
Gunda.
Yeah. What I said. Sorry, this is just continue on with the main story. I'm just trying to get a little vibe for Goonie.
Vibe check. You want a drink, dude? Or what?
So yeah, Chandrel speaks into Ambrose's ear, and he goes, Chandrel just told me you're a bit of a miscreant in the Forge. You don't really kind of do what you're told. You like to make up your own rules and have your own fun and maybe lose something very important to you twice in the process, as he laughs to himself a little bit.
I like these better.
All of your safety has been through our blessing, as he gestures to Chandrell and the architect. So, as I say again,
That's not Gond.
it is. Gond is order. Is he not?
What is order without a little chaos?
Chaos is what is being sowed through every disobedient other little plot, village, small city, or port in Sabeloth. We are the only people who can unite and make everyone's dream one.
What if my dream is chaos?
Well, then I suggest you move back to the old world, because that's what it was.
That's an option?
Sure. Lathander,
I'm down.
you know, Lathander brought here to be renewal, to be a new start. And we want to usher that in with Gond's help, of course.
I don't think he would do that.
Well,
I don't believe you.
we can
What happens to others who don't dream of your perfect order?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
sacrifices must be
He told me
made,
to go back.
of course. But I am just a vessel.
No, you mispronounced it. It's devil.
Don't throw words around. What is
Well, that
happening
was a
in
dart,
this
right?
right now?
Vessel for a devil.
I don't
Whoa.
know how to get off of that. I'm sorry. That was my bad. That was a whole ass accident.
That's
The whole
okay.
playlist is so funny.
And I don't even have it playing. I just don't even know how to leave.
Mine didn't
It's
even
so we
switch.
stop being stressed out.
I don't suppose Zix has a way
calm
to
down.
reveal him.
What?
To reveal him.
So off the table here, True Sight or Detect Fiend is what was essentially cast by this High Cleric, correct? But he
Not
wasn't
True
looking.
Sight.
Or sorry, Detect Fiend. If I were to walk
cleric's in on
around
it.
and just kind of say
Off
"May
the
I," as if
table,
I was
is
interested in the flowers here,
architect Not add?
maybe
Wait, sorry, one more time?
me or
Eat both. You both spoke at the same
I
time.
wanted to ask
missed
if
it.
I were to just walk around as if I was interested in these flowers here, would this guard stop me? I just said, "May I?" As if I just wanted to see the flowers.
Yeah, he's gonna like push. He's just gonna palm.
He's gonna push
your
me
chest
back.
and be like, let's
Okay.
stay over here.
Okay. I just love shrubberies, man.
Good for you, bud. Not the time.
Can you believe that, Gooner?
Do you bring beer?
I got a little. I'd split it with you.
Split
Can I
beer.
message one of the random other guards and like do like a look and then look away and just be like pint after?
Um,
I just want
yeah,
to see the
Beers
vibes.
later.
yeah.
Are they
They're
like, are they like no magic? Are they like
You
real
like
tight?
the guard thinks. Well, okay, hold on. Jesus Christ! How many fucking nat ones am I gonna roll on this? Look,
Insane.
the guard is just gonna like think of that as his own thoughts. Which I mean, the nat one's funny in this situation. The guard's just gonna go. I could use a beer after this. Like he thinks that's his own internal monologue because he rolled for Arcana. He was like, okay? Is it Boa's voice or is it Michael's voice who asks?
I was gonna say, I think it logically it should be Michael's, but I feel like in the stress of this moment, Boa would not remember to make it not Michael's, so it would fully be Boa's voice.
He just goes. He like whispers to Michael. He's like, I think some magic girl just asked me to get a drink afterwards. Holy shit, I might have a girlfriend after all. And you realize this is the same one who was crying about Mike and Becky-sue and is the romantic. And he was like, I think I have a date tonight. Holy shit.
Bro, do we work for evil guys? And also, you should totally go on that date later.
Okay. Yeah. No, yeah,
Do
sure.
you work for evil guys?
I mean, what is evil, you know? I mean, like,
I fucking hate
is morality... I don't know. I hope she's got great tits.
Real.
He tried to do it.
In front of her. Boa admits defeat in that moment. She goes,
He thinks in his head. He's just like, he tried to get like philosophical. He's like, oh man, I have a date later. Fucking tight.
I want to nudge Gunda and go, hey, psst, and hand a water skin to him. Gunda.
Oh.
For you, man. And I want to cast Prestidigitation to change the flavor of the water skin to beer and give it to him, please.
Okay.
Interesting.
He's good. I mean, yeah.
Just to wet the whistle, Gunda.
Yeah, is this like a little beer shot or?
I mean, you can eat the whole thing. It's pretty good, well and soaked. It's probably do something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And just
just eats the skin.
Eats the whole thing. Yep.
Right on. I'd look at the guards behind me and be like, does this guy know how to party or what?
Okay. Yeah, that was boom.
Good shit.
We got more? Please delete your water skin from your inventory.
Yeah. Just so happens I have 9 of them. No, yeah. Yeah, I will delete it.
Bro, this whole time I've been thinking about, I was like, did any of us ever take a bottle of fucking Martha's clear liquor? That's how we get that guy. We have not.
I'm tapped for now, Gunda, but maybe we can go ahead and drink a little later after we're done with whatever's going on here.
Yeah, that's lame. You like, wait, is this like a Dick Tease party or what?
Doing my best, Gunda.
Yeah, why don't you go back with the rest of the group? Yeah. And you see, he just like takes a giant hand and just pushes you like a shuffleboard puck, like no friction, just
like
moves you back. Yeah.
Okay. I should have brought a
turns
bigger,
back around and like
bigger vessel.
You know, looks at Ambrose. Ambrose just goes, again, 2 options. Well, you know the third now.
Who's the show for? It's not for the priest. Is it for the architect? Because the rest of us, we know.
And in a very brief moment, his voice changes. He goes, the show's for all. Or wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Not that one. Too much.
What the hell? We in Narnia?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I actually jumped.
The show's for all.
And he returns to his normal voice.
Oh fucking Jesus! What the hell?
I'd be pointing at the guards like, "Do you fucking hear that, man? What the shit?"
Bro, that was kind of crazy. I looked
Yeah,
to the
what's
one beside me.
Yeah. Are you gauging the
Go.
guard's reaction still, Boa?
She goes,
And they just kind of like look up and they're just like,
Can I get a perception on if anyone else reacted to that, particularly the architect? Like, does he react to this in any way?
nope. The architect is saying still in his throne.
I don't think he's on.
What? Well,
That's
what
what
about
it
the high
feels like.
priest and other fella?
Nope.
I'm guessing Harlow.
No reactions. Okay. Shit. Okay.
Harlow is so you know Harlow to be very small. There is no
So the
very
kobold.
small. The kobold is not Harlow.
Okay. Interesting.
who's the kobold?
Kobold is just hanging, just sitting on this like statue's shield.
Survive?
You just hear like cackling coming from this kobold every so often.
But they're not a
Okay,
fiend or a
creepy.
fae.
Nope.
Got it.
It's just
Got it.
Kobold wizard.
Chandrell, why are you on their side? And why are you saying mean things about me?
I'm just saying the truth. Kith. Gond wants order. And this is how we get it. Everything. You're young. You're
I'm back.
a bit aloof,
The shovel.
sure. And yeah, I may have said that to Ambrose, but there's still light. You can still find the Order of Gond.
Gond has always blessed me for taking a chance.
He feels bad for you. Gond feels bad for you. He pities you. You have a bright
I think-
mind. He wants you to be better than what you
That's
are.
not
That's
fair.
why he gives you the boons. He doesn't. Pity is a very powerful weapon, and he's using that against you. He's showing you what you're capable of. If you just let him. You saw what your experiment does. You lost your arms, but what did Gond do? He gave you new ones.
Jasper
I
would
messaged Kith in this
interject.
moment, and,
Okay, you go message first.
and also I think while he was talking or she was talking, I would message Kith and be like, "Is Gond the god of order? I thought it was like innovation-y stuff. I thought the whole thing was less like being fast and more like being cool."
That was my
He's bad.
impression.
I'm
He's
just
a bad priest.
When
You
he
should say that,
said
bad guy.
that he gave her back her arms, he basically like gave her back what she lost. She would say to Sandrell, "Has he ever given you anything back that you've lost?"
No, because I never needed to lose anything, because I followed his orders. Kith, think of a well-working machine. You don't just throw something together and hope it works. You're intricately laying
do.
gear on gear. Great, and what did that get you?
There's a bag of bow ties.
I'd point to Bibble and my wings and my hands
Wings that don't work.
for now.
An owl that you slap on a bow tie and call it an oracle.
It's pretty smart.
Gond speaks through her, not to her.
And who are you? Please.
I mean, I don't see why that matters.
No. If you are so wise in the way of Gond, please recite me his principles.
Jasper fidgets a bit and tries to look over his shoulder without bending his neck as best as he can in hopes of some sort of information from anybody. Have I perhaps heard these, Ty? Is this something I might remember?
You can give me a religion check at disadvantage.
Okay. That's dirty 20. Fuck, and a 5.
Yeah, with that 5.
Can I do a check too? And I can also do like a magic check thing to try to message him in time that it's not awkward. If I remember.
Sure.
Okay. For the religion?
Religion. Also at disadvantage.
Also disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah. You are not familiar with Gond.
Okay, same roll. 14?
14 total?
Yeah. They were the same roll.
You know that, I mean, through principles, it's knowledge and forge. It's the best you can do.
Can I answer in a way that also feels like based off things we've heard from like Kith? I want to just include the word innovation.
Sure.
Okay. I think that it's about like knowledge and the forge and innovating and like doing cool stuff. It's not all order.
Knowledge, innovation, ingenuity, and order.
Not order.
No, he said order. He said order.
I just ate out loud like not order.
That's such a good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And you, sir, are out of order.
Are you talking to me?
The devil, yeah. The only devil in the room.
Is talking to you. So it'd be ma'am.
Okay, well,
priest.
I would direct my finger. The man behind you.
He was
devil
not
man
involved
behind you.
Please, Mr. Ambrose. He is an ambassador to all of Sabeloth. Do not dismiss and beseech his name with blasphemous words of devil.
A fiend is a fiend, with all due respect. If he's as great as you say, you should be able to gaze upon him and see that for yourself, should you not, High Priest? Give him a look.
What I see is a man who has the best interest of the entire realm at heart. And he has promised to allow Gond to grow. If Gond grows, Lathander creates birth. We will have a very prosperous and wonderful Sabeloth. You said it yourself. Order.
Yes, order. But Gond is not in control of this city.
Sure he is.
We heard that directly from Gond.
Hearsay. The architect is a direct
Who's
descendant.
I'm out of character. Who said that? Is this Chandral talking?
Chandra was talking, yes.
Hearsay.
Hearsay. The architect is a direct descendant of the first creation of the city. Every single iteration of the architect afterwards has been through his word. So, if you want to come here and throwing blasphemy and throwing heavily consequential accusations at myself, the voice of Sabeloth, and the architect himself, a direct descendant of the creation of Midhaven, a direct boon of Gond himself, I feel like you're choosing a very dangerous option. Now, I will give the floor back to Ambrose. And we can stop this dialogue of blasphemy about Gond.
Next time I talk to Gon, I'm gonna tell him on you.
Tell him on you.
Boy, do you not get it, brother?
Yes, Kith, please forgo your childish ways.
Can I produce the corrupted gear?
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to be more childish. Because whether or not it's out of pity, Gond continually blesses me because I uphold his principles, which you don't seem to know much about. With innovation, there's always chaos. We have to push the limits of innovation, regardless of the outcome. That is what Gond teaches us, and there is no order in that. That's why I'm blessed, pity or not.
Once again, Kith.
Andrell.
Hell yeah.
Grow up.
I am working on it.
Or
It's
eradicate
inevitable.
or eradicate your essence of childish folly. Either one of the two.
It's like a
I
thing out of-
will maintain my whimsy, and you cannot.
It's like a
Take it
phrase out
from
of
me.
Severance.
It is. It's a direct quote from
That's
Severance.
so great.
Directly,
That's so good.
This is more sort of the heresy that you're into.
The fucking
I produce the
devil.
corrupted gear.
And you produce the corrupted gear.
Mm-hmm.
So we're now bringing corruption to into the throne room.
This was in the city? This is under your watch?
I messaged Cass. Mention that it was the acquaintance.
Wait, who's the
Wait, what
acquaintance?
acquaintance?
Theodric.
When he came in, he was like, "You guys killed an acquaintance. A very good acquaintance."
Yeah.
Theodric. He didn't say that part, but
This is the work of Ambrose's acquaintance.
And what evidence do you have that this wasn't just a pure error and ignorance of Kith herself trying to create something in Gond's name?
You think
You
Kith
just-
could
you
make
just-
this?
I think she could accidentally make it.
Wow, I must be really powerful.
I mean, you've made worse.
Or better. Depends. I'm guilty of both.
Please show me any evidence that this is not look. And she goes to the person next to her who hasn't been talking much and just pulls a dagger out from his pocket and just goes, "Here's the murder weapon you used. See, I can do it too." So,
Identify it.
Wait. I have Theodric's blood, don't I?
Is that helpful right now?
If she said that out loud, Kith could also identify the corrupted cog.
Or out
Yeah,
of
don't worry
character,
about it.
legend lore it.
If it ain't important.
Oh yeah, you do have legend lore.
Who has legend lore?
I believe Forge clerics have legend lore. I don't know at what level.
Yeah, not at level 6.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, I think he was thinking.
But I'm thinking the high priest might is all.
Oh. I've identified.
Hold on. Is she looking?
I'm
No, I don't. I know I don't. It's fifth
yeah, that's a 5th level spell.
Level 9, I believe.
I can't do math.
They've been wildly known. She will use less. It's 10 minutes. She goes, fine. You want to play this game? Let's play this game. She takes the cog. She is going to retreat back to the stairs and allow herself to focus. Ambrose is going, let's please get to the matter at hand.
Can we confer about your 2 options?
Yes. And he turns, he goes, Ash?
Yes.
What option do you wish to carry out? Save your friends and allow you and your passenger to come with us? Or I think you can speak for the group. Join us.
Mm, what? Why are we so fixated on me? I'm just so curious.
This is Ash asking.
Yeah.
Well, your companion, your passenger, he brings a great danger to the realm, and we want to help you eradicate him. We can free you.
And what does that entail?
We can remove this from you.
And you need the help of my friends for what? Just to do your bidding?
Well, I mean, the more to help with spreading what we can do, the more power we have. But your companion creates a very, very difficult halt to that. I mean, the fact that there is a demon at all in Sabeloth is a great cause of concern. So the eradication of that demon allows for order. Demons don't like order. Demons are chaos.
Well, then leave my friends out of it and just take the demon. I've been trying to get this asshole off of me for years.
Great.
I have a question. real
Yes.
quick. How did we establish how these people are related to Theodrake? Because I'm just a little bit confused.
Which people?
Yeah, they said they were his friends. Ambrose did. They said that he was their friend and that you guys killed him. Not me, though.
His close acquaintance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, but as we know it, outside above
Which is
off
how
the
I refer to
table,
my friends
they're
who are
all the
theater
same
kids.
person. The devil we're fighting has 3 personalities. This is one of them. Theodric was another one of them. He controls all
When your
three of them.
bestie might be proven to be a mass murderer, you gotta refer to them as a friendly acquaintance. Acquaintance? Jail.
So we're in agreement. This demon must be eradicated.
I mean,
Now hold on.
eradicated is a very scary word. I'm going to be honest.
What happens to Ash if you eradicate the demon?
Yeah, that's a scary word. I want to be rid of him, but I want my life back.
I think there's people in this room who can give you a life, yes. But it will be without the demon.
Is that all you want from us? You just want to get rid of the demon?
Yes.
That's what you mean by join us?
We were going to be talking. Well, I mean, either would happen. If you chose to join us, that would be your part of the deal of you all not dying, but the demon would be taken away.
I kind of like that demon. I'll be honest with you.
Not the best thing to say in front of the architect or a high cleric of Gond or...
She's busy.
I look back at you and be like, you're not really helping right now.
Sorry. Being honest, he's kind of... Okay. Okay, forget I said anything.
Now, we can perform a very simple ritual.
Under my breath, at least he doesn't have any stupid lapels.
On my perception check, to see if he rolled that, it's a nat 1. What is happening tonight? I think
he loses confidence. He loses confidence.
He doesn't hear you.
Actually,
he falls into shambles.
You're
crumbles.
rolling a lot of nat ones. Let's fight.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude.
I
Fireball.
After I said that and I look back at you and I say, listen, this is something I've been trying to do for a long time. And you don't need my friends. I don't want to get them wrapped up into anything, especially on my account. I don't want to force them to do stuff that's against their will or anything. If all you really want is this demon gone, do it. And just let us go. We'll be on our way.
I'm very, very happy you see it that way, Ash. And there will be a life for you after the demon. I can promise you that. Now, and I have a timer on this legend lore, by the way. Please go to the architect. Gunda, if you can escort Mr. Ash to the throne.
I'll look back and I'll be like, I don't need you to. I'm doing this on my own. I'm not going to run.
Can I
doing anything.
I asked if we
message
could
the
all
architect and be
confer.
like, the demon's pretty chill. I don't know if you're even awake. Are you conscious? Are you okay? And I say it in Boa's voice. And then I duck behind this guard again. I'm just like, Boa looks like she's like pacing. Like Michael's pacing. He's like...
Are you saying that to me?
No, I say it to the architect. I measured so I could get it to 120 feet of them. And then I ducked.
Oh, you're messaging the architect?
Yeah, I went to here.
That's what that fucking ruler going across the screen was.
That's exactly
I was like, who's
120.
measuring?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I was like, who keeps measuring over the scene?
I was trying to figure out how
Who's
far
measuring?
I had to go, but it wasn't that
As
far.
soon as he asked Gonda, though, I would say, like, listen, nobody's trying to do anything here. Said, I don't think anybody wants to get hurt. I'll walk up there myself. I'm not trying to run. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. From the architect, you just hear. Hold on.
Voice changer.
Voice changer.
God.
Ash, we're not giving you up.
I'm here. I'm very, very tired.
Oh fuck.
Oh, he said that
Oh,
to
it goes-
you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you want us to kill these guys for you in your honor? You seem like a good guy. I think you're good.
You won't win. You
Oh, it's
won't
real
win.
life body language.
Won't win.
Should we come back? How can we help you?
Ask him if he knows that he's a devil. I have the cable off the table. Sorry.
Yeah, no. She would. She would be like, you know that the Ambrose guy is a devil, right?
Yes.
So you think we should try to get out of here and then come back to help you?
Run.
Okay.
Or message every single person and say, architect just told us to run. Including Ash. Ash first, probably.
Gunda is going to not listen to your request and stand right behind you. And the giant palm is going to be on your back.
Ash, wait. We're not giving you up.
Don't do this, Ash.
I don't think this is giving me up. I need this. I need this.
You know what he is, Ash. You're not going to get a fair shake in any of this. You know that.
Off the table, do you want Ash to die right now?
What? No, I mean,
is this a goal?
the whole point, like,
It's
of
in character.
my-
He desperately wants it off.
I
him.
don't want this thing on my
In
fucking
character,
hand. I'm
in
ashamed.
character. No, I totally get it in character. I just wanted to make sure
No,
that
we can't know.
out of
We
character-
can't know. We
literally
can't know.
ashamed.
I was-
We can't
I
know.
was trying to.
No,
not
I'm
say his
literally-
wife wasn't messing
I'm
around
literally
with something.
ashamed, and it's like hard for me to be
No.
a person
It totally makes
with the
sense.
thing.
Makes sense for him.
There'll be a better way.
All right. Give me a second. I need to think. Hold on. Let me just think. Hold on a
'Cause
minute. Wait a
I'm
minute.
convinced that like A, handing you over here would not kill you, and B, I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but we asked Zix what would happen if the devils got a hold of him, like what could they do?
They'd gain so much more
And I don't
power.
remember.
They,
I
they
think
would
that
be
might have
able
been
to rule
something.
if they could get rid of him. That's why they've been looking for you the
I feel
whole
like-
game. But also, guys,
Like a
off the
blitz
table,
attack,
we need
like
to
a dark
buy
blitz and then a
time.
run.
Let's not forget that he is investigating the gear and he's going to discover who created it and where it came from. And then the architect, we also know, is potentially on our side.
Bro,
so
I wonder.
we just
if
need to buy some
Ty
time.
Paused his time to go.
He shouldn't have.
We
This
just
is-
need to
this
buy
is not,
time.
He
we just
shouldn't.
need to buy some time.
I think that
Let me go too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll wait for him to get here. But Jasper is going to make his way up the
I'm here.
stairs. Okay. Jasper's going to make his way to the stairs and say, hey, Gunda, escort me too, yeah?
No.
Come on, man. What do you mean? I gave you everything I got, dude. That was my whole supply.
Yeah, it was like a sip, kind of.
Well, yeah, well, I'm going to start walking up the stairs. I'm going to start walking up the stairs.
Give me a perception check.
I'm not
Disadvantage.
yeah. Perception disadvantage. Okay. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I just want to
This
meet the
a
architect.
fucking Pickle, man.
16 and 10. So 10.
All right. You feel a very, very sharp blade right at your neck as But where are you?
I started walking up the stairs, so I don't know how far the guards would let me get past or what would happen. But I was starting.
I know. Are you under Gunda? I can't find you. Oh, you're right
No,
here.
no, I'm just at the stairs because I figured, I didn't know what was going to happen. Me walking the stairs, the guards are there.
Yep.
No, you feel a very, very sharp blade as Harlow makes himself seen.
I stop. I freeze.
Yeah, you have a dagger, like if you took another step up the stairs, the dagger would go into your neck.
I would freeze for a moment, and I would try to take one step down one stair. What would happen? Would the dagger follow my neck, or would it leave my neck?
It would leave your neck.
I take one
Can we
step
get
down,
a
so it's
big
not
picture
touching
of
me.
Harlow?
Yeah, can I get a description of
Well, the young nasty man.
Young nasty man.
Yeah, Harlow, he's...
Oh, it's 2 eyes. Oh my god, bro. I thought his 2 eyes were an eye and a mouth. I was looking at him and I was like, I need to know what's happening here. I now see his
Oh,
face.
this young nasty man for sure, dude. Look at this little freak, dude. Here's Gooner, dude. I thought here's the real Gooner. Okay.
Is this a gnome?
Do I see him or do I just feel the blade?
He's too little.
I see nothing.
You see him now. He no.
Can you describe him to me?
Yeah, probably all of 3 foot strong, standing on his tippy toes, hand struck out. The dagger he's holding is just long. It's almost like surgical of how long it is, and it's just like pointed directly up into your jugular as like you take that last step and you just feel that poke. A drop of blood falls down your neck as he's holding it. Just yellow, like almost like orangish tinted eyes. Just gold marked with X's like hanging over his almost as like a ornery.
Is he armored? What is his garb?
Leather.
Easy there, Chief. Easy.
All right. Well,
how's that gear coming along?
Everybody was kind of like adverse to me doing this, and like kind of like torn back forth.
Gunda is going to just like again push. He's gonna at this point he's just gonna grab you.
Oh fuck.
And start bringing you in front.
Oh fuck.
Of the architect.
Also, don't forget you did get the message from Boa saying the architect told us to run.
That's big. That's big information. Actually, that's huge information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me just run with fucking these massive beings that have me cornered on all sides.
You're literally surrounded.
At this point, the 2 clockwork archons. So to give, they're big enough you can kind of see what they look like. These are also they're bigger than Gunda. They're like the size of the statues flanking the room. So like those. Also,
How many feet tall is Gunda? Like around
15?
15 feet.
Damn.
Is species-wise a giant?
Damn. Yes.
Okay.
So
I would recognize a giant.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
No.
You're partial giant, right?
No, I just grew up around them.
They're partial. They're like.
Am I partial giant?
Like ancestor of a giant. Yeah.
Right. That's what it is.
Ancestor of a giant and a fae.
All right. That was.
I know my firbolg's jelly. That's why you have big carrying capacity.
That's true.
Chandrell is going to walk up to Ambrose and start whispering into his ear. Gunda's going to bring Ash up to the front of the architect.
I'm sorry.
You hear.
Can I get an
From Boa.
insight check on Chantrell?
Yeah, give me insight.
I message
Chantrell's
everyone
an
really
asshole.
quickly, guys. I really think we need
Chantrell
to
is
run.
mean to me. That's all you need to know.
Every single person gets the message in their head, guys. So I really think we need to run. Says Boa steps back behind another card.
Gunda is going to play. He's just going to kind of throw Ash in between the two Archons. Each of them is going to turn their hammer upside down. Gunda is going to hold Ash down as the Archon pulls on his. Is it left or right handed with the sock?
It's my right hand.
Pulls, not cuts.
What's that?
No, I'm not. I wasn't saying it as like a thing actually to you. I was just saying pulls, not cuts is crazy.
Just pulls it out to line up the Archon shot. Ash, you're laying there. Gunda's holding you down. What is Zix doing right now?
I don't think Zix would be down for this.
If you make Zix fully compliant in this moment, that's a crazy choice.
All right. While he's like pulling out the arm, whatever, and like laying him out, he's like, "The last person who did this got a fucking mouthful. I swear to God, I won't. You do not want to do this."
Yeah. So being held down.
I would say he like spits out a fucking a blast into like one of their faces or something like that if he can.
Yeah. Roll for that.
Okay. 26.
Yeah, you hit the one. Are you, Zix is gonna go for probably the one holding him down. So that's gonna be against Gunda.
Oh shit.
13.
Direct, just hit Gunda in the chest, force damage. He technically gets 2, so make another one.
17.
Also hits Gunda.
8.
All right.
Easy to hit, but a beefy boy.
And you just hear as just more pressure just forces into Ash. You feel like a crack of a bone as the hand on Zix just starts to just flatten.
Oh fuck. You would hear Ash probably yell in pain.
Jasper would scream, "Wait.
Stop.
Wait."
No. This is the order. This is what's meant to happen. And Harlow is going to keep his dagger, take a step forward into your throat. He's on the step above you, so like it's just a little bit closer to your jugular.
Wait, who's Harlow? Oh, you mean the guy in front of me? Okay, sorry. I was looking at the other, right? Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Stinky nasty man.
Get out of my face with that, man. I'm gonna push his hand away from my fucking throat.
Cass, give me a sorry, I have to check what this.
As I push his hand away, Ty, can I also ready the purple worm poison in my bag? If possible. Can I just ready it in my other hand? I would try to do it without anyone noticing.
Cass, give me a wisdom save.
Yep. That's a thing. 20?
That's a 20. Yeah. You
That a girl.
Yeah. What is this spell save DC for this person?
Oh boy.
It's not 20.
Tell us it's above 20.
I know, I'm just double checking, crossing my I's and dotting my T's.
Who's casting at me?
It is the cackling kobold on top of here. Yeah, which is definitely in range. You feel yourself starting to be restrained. The Archons at this point are going to start raising their hammers onto Ash's arm.
Is
Will
there
allow
anything
anybody else-
inside there, Architect? You're gonna let this happen?
Nothing.
Ambrose, you don't want to do
I-
this like this.
I message Jinx and I'm like, no, he's tired. We need to leave. We need to just figure out a way to run.
You want to take down the demon in full spectacle in front of everybody.
Audiences spread stories. You know this best. At this point, Ambrose turns around, turns your back to all of you. The first hammer falls on Ash. Ash, this completely at the elbow removes the sock from your arm.
Oh my god.
So just crushed at the elbow. You pull your arm away. It's gushing blood.
Jesus. Fuck.
You hear like a guttural fucking scream.
Gunda starts just laughing. As he's as he starts laughing, the grip becomes tighter. He goes, again. As the other one falls and cuts off the rest of your arm. So it's just the.
Can I hit him with a suggestion? Oh wait, no, can I? Hold on. Let me look at range. I don't think I can.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, no.
At this point, let me see. Zix is still conscious for a few moments. Zix themselves, because it is the basis for Ash's power, is going to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
But nice if you did that a little bit sooner.
Well, he has it, and he was trying to save it for something else. But I'm gonna just duplicate Ash for a second.
Or needs to just hop into Kith's bag. And he said,
So this Ash is Zix.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Zix is Misty stepping 60 feet away. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Zix is going to teleport directly next to Ambrose.
Is that the puppet or is that the
Zix
puppet.
is the puppet.
It's the puppet.
Okay.
So this one, does it say? Can you read the nameplate? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Is going to teleport directly next to Ambrose. And he's going to go, well, you can't beat him, join him. Finish him. Ambrose turns around, nods to both the Archons as two hammers pinned down by Gunda smash Ash.
What do you mean?
Full.
That's obviously out
Just-
of character because Kith doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just true.
Putty.
You said there'd be a life for him.
No.
And Ambrose turns around and goes, not here. Somewhere else. Now, I believe you all got an incentive, and you should listen to it.
I gotta Google that. My incentive is to put a fucking arrow in your face. That didn't make any sense.
As Ash's blood runs down the stairs,
I message Kith and say, actually, never mind. No, he's too big.
Ash's blood runs down the stairs. Slowly just falls step by step, pulls around in front of Gunda. Gunda sits in the pool of blood and just goes, haha, this is nice. And he just kind of like rolls around like a dog in shit. Ambrose is going to just pick up a ash-filled sock, pull the disembodied arm out of the sock, and just kind of put it in his pocket. And he goes, thank you for coming today. You've been a wonderful audience. Now, we're done here.
I don't think we are.
I think we are. Have a wonderful evening.
Kith is gonna look at Boa. We have to run. We have to
Fucking
run.
bastard.
I think the running was kind of before Ash died. I responded in her head. I think now everyone can just leave.
So we're just gonna let Ash just be dead, huh?
I mean, I'm a puddle of blood right now, so
He's already dead.
You're not talking right now because you're dead.
sorry.
Whoa.
Harlow is going to. He's gonna just like kind of start walking forward with the blade in your neck.
I'm pushing his hand out. If he's putting his hand to my neck and I can see it, I'm pushing it away from my neck.
Yeah, but like he's just like walking you back.
I'm casting Hold Person on Harlow.
Okay, it's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Harlow is hold.
I have a question above the table whenever she's done.
And Kith will just look at Jinx and because that's like her. That's she likes him the most right now. Whirly woo gang. Run! And you can run because Harlow is held. He can't move.
Cass.
Cass, Ambrose is standing right in front of you. Just like has gotten as close as he can. And just goes, this is the time for your exit. I know the Wild Mother wants to protect you. She can't. So please, take this time, go back to the forest, and listen to your better judgment. Run.
So if we had his arm, could we do anything with it?
It's a great question.
What do I gotta?
What's the high priestess doing? Her high cleric?
So the high cleric has the cog. Give me an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask Cass if we can do anything with his arm?
The 15.
I mean, the only way we're getting that is by fighting everyone in here. So it's like 10 guards, a devil,
No, I was gonna say
3 friends.
And do sleight of hand and everything. Good
But
try.
no, you can't.
I also can do it.
It'll be
I can
20
do
people
a
rolling
mage
against you,
hand.
though. The stealth right now.
I can
Everyone will
do-
roll against you.
But I can do a mage hand to help with the stealth of her doing it, of like making the distance in between her at some point, either at the beginning or the end. I think we should get at least like a hair, something that we could bring to someone else to resurrect him. We have to. That's what I thought, at least.
Cass with a 15 Chandrell is holding the gear and just looking just inquisitively at it. She's just staring at this gear. She doesn't look happy or sad. She is just staring blankly at this gear currently.
And she also did whisper into his
Ambrose's ear.
Ambrose's ear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe instead of like trying to get the hand, maybe I could just get some of his blood or something. Maybe his blood would work.
Oh, of Ash.
Like
Well,
you
okay,
can.
I see what
Even a
you're saying
piece of
now.
skin.
I thought you meant steal the puppet from his pocket. I'm like, I don't
Like,
think
are you
that's
trying
gonna
to-
work.
No.
I was like, I don't
any
think that's
piece of
gonna
his
work.
body is, I think, the most that we can do.
Well, the
I
hand
could-
is on the
I could
floor
just
here
tell
where
him-
Theodric
Hope
or
for
Ambrose
resurrection.
was, right?
Yeah, I could
No,
just
he
tell
put
him
it
I
in his
need
pocket. Oh, no,
I
he
need some
shoved it
of
out.
his blood to like do some kind of ritual or something to mourn
Can we
him.
say
I
that
don't
blood's
know.
okay?
But I'm like
DM?
Blood?
persuasive or whatever.
Needs
me
to be
your-
skin.
It needs to
Arcana?
be, yeah.
Skin
It needs to be
Skin?
Arcana.
Well, I totally know with the fucking 15. Oh, actually, that's better than I thought it would be.
15 total?
His arms over there.
Bless you.
Yeah, you believe
Fifteen,
that you could
Jesus.
possibly resurrect Ash with that. With a 15, knowing with an Arcana, it will not be a powerful Ash.
So with what kind? Like
It'll be
I mean,
a
his
probably
okay. I'm gonna message Cass and say, because you're on that dais thing. I'm just gonna be like, can you grab his hand?
I think if I move forward at all, I'm dead.
Mage hand might be our best shot here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Can I?
Oh, did the guards all?
As-
Can I say that I went to the front of the guard line? Because Dylan missed it.
I think they're letting us move a little bit, right? They don't have hands on us, so they're letting us move within our space a little bit. As
Yeah,
this
but
is
I'm not-
happening
I'm a guard.
as well, Jasper, probably crying a little bit, would say, we'll leave. And I want to cast Prestidigitation on the flowers here, to create a little cartoonish fire devil, typical devil with that's standing above flowers, and have a sword just pierce straight through his chest. The devil falls, and the flowers would. This is partly a message, but it's also partly a bit of a distraction to maybe let this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I go? Oh,
yeah. Go for it, and then give me.
I
Give
just
me
want to. Yeah, I'm trying to do a thing where I can mage hand just to pass it to Cass, like either in a stealthy way, or I can just move it around the thing. I'm just
Wait, you're
get
like
in
trying
the
to
30 feet
pass.
to do it.
You're trying to send a mage hand to Cass.
No, I'm trying to make the mage hand pick up the arm and give it to Cass or give it to myself, whatever way feels like it makes the most sense. I want to get some of the ash out of this building. That's the goal right now.
And also, as this is
However
happening,
the easiest way that she would want to do that.
I would be speaking very dramatically and performatively. We'll leave. I'm loud as fuck. Like, I'm trying to command the attention of the room as hard as I possibly fucking.
Yeah, with prestidigitation, give me advantage on that.
so it's not possible that I can.
What am I
do
rolling? Performance?
anything?
What am I rolling?
Performance.
No, it's possible you can. It's just more risky.
So we've got a 27
Like,
or
I can't even just
maybe.
get some of the blood off. The
Yeah,
ground?
27 is what I rolled.
You could get the blood, but we don't. The blood is less helpful.
It's just
than
all the
Yeah,
way
the
but it
to
could
the
go
very
into
end,
one of
too.
my potions. I just want some of the blood.
No, for sure. You could totally do
Oh
that.
yeah, you can. I mean, the blood's all the way up here.
I
Would
feel
there?
like if I were to bring up the fact that Theodric was a demon, then it might have helped because they're already
Everyone
fucking
is
with
very.
demons.
Everyone is very well. Theodric is a devil. And everyone's
Yeah, but then they were
pretty
trying to get rid of. They were trying to
A-
get rid of Ash because he was demonic, right?
a demon, but demons and devils
We
are
tried to
very
tell them
Devil,
Theodric
different
was the
things. Yeah.
devil, though.
different things in this world.
So a devil is like someone that controls people and makes deals.
But
A demon is like a
also,
monster.
That show for because they went. You brought a demon in here. It needs to be eradicated, and then he put it in his pocket blatantly. He didn't even try to be sneaky about it. So who was this show for?
Well, the priest also knows now as well, but the
Alex,
priest
I
can't do shit
guess,
because he's a little
but-
bitch.
Hmm.
The
There isn't a
architect's
person
sleeping.
here.
The guards don't give a fuck. They just want a brewski after.
27 was what I rolled on that, Ty. I realized that my settings were wrong,
Oh,
so
yeah.
nothing was coming through, but I rolled I think it was a 27. Is that what I said? 27?
Arlo isn't held anymore, by the way.
I rolled a
Arlo was only
19
held
plus
for a
8,
minute.
so yeah, 27.
Yeah, you give a great performance. Everyone's looking at you. Cass, what are you doing in this moment? Boa, you have a mage hand. Distracted. I mean, again, he.
Honestly, even just like if we can do like a moment of like the person turns around for like a second and then I rush it into like her back arm or like into her pack in a way. Like I just want some way. I can also honestly just bring it over to myself. It's just a little more time consuming and I think it's funnier if I give it to Cass, but
Well,
I can.
Gunda's having
I
a
want it to
bird
be
bath.
stealthy to
Everyone
her.
up at the top doesn't give a fuck. So if the mage hand were to go sneak around the flowers behind these two, everyone's looking at what I'm doing. So I mean, I feel like that's all well and good, right? We just
I mean,
snag
you
it.
have. Yeah.
Gotta be,
Give me a
right?
sleight of hand, though. I need a mage hand sleight of hand. I need a sleight of mage hand.
I'll totally do that.
Dude, I can't believe this just fucking happened. This is insane.
Okay.
Yeah,
18.
did you hear me about he's not held anymore.
Yes, he's not.
'Kay.
But he's still distracted because Jasper rolled very well on that.
18 sleight of mage.
And there is my good roll for the day. That is a natural 20 on perception.
From who? Who rolled it?
From Ambrose.
Ambrose? Yo.
Yeah,
Noticing the hand.
noticing the hand.
Okay, good. Not noticing me doing magic.
No,
Two different things.
he swats it away. And
Fuck.
again looks to Cass.
I think, can I roll an intimidation check and just say, you'll regret this?
Please do.
That was 14.
He
The debate to roll, and then he went, actually, no, that roll wasn't good enough. I don't need to.
Does he get advantage with
fuck.
how fucking hard I'm going in here? And I mean, I'm right up there as well. I'm still on the bottom stair here.
Yeah, but that doesn't make his
Wait.
intimidation anymore.
Shouldn't my sleight of mage hand get a little advantage?
He rolled a net 20, though.
This is true.
Yes.
I could
Rolled a
have,
net.
again.
Yeah. I rolled one
rolled
one
one
good roll
oyster.
tonight. This is the only one that I cared about. The perception check earlier to see the other thing was not important. Ambrose is going to cup Cass's chin in his hand. And he's just going to go, I regret nothing. I have what I wanted. You could go fuck off back to your forest. It's been a wonderful time meeting you all. Good night. And like flicks Cass's chin. And as he starts to walk back, it like yells at Gunda, like, stop fucking around, let's go. And is going to walk out this door.
So then I pick up the arm and I I put it in someone's bag after he leaves. Is that allowed?
Well, I would imagine the SWAT did damage to the mage hand.
Yeah, did he pick the arm up as he left?
He didn't.
I mean, you can.
I'm not
What's his
trying
name? No,
We're gonna save
Harlow's
scum.
still on this.
Ty, we'd like to save
Harlow's-
scum and do this again.
Save scum? Yeah. Harlow's still on the stairs. He's not letting you up.
Well, I think she meant with the mage hand. Though.
You know, Ty, you can say no, but
You
if
can,
he
you can
left
grab it.
and the arm's
You
still
can
there,
grab
can I
it.
just grab it? Okay, I just grab it then, if that's allowed.
It's allowed.
Mm-hmm.
I grab it.
No way.
I reverse pickpocket Cass and put it into Cass's bag.
Can I shove Harlow out of the way, like to the right side of the room as I walk past?
Can you what?
Can I shove him out of the way?
As this is happening, I'd also like
yeah.
to spit on Harlow. And Jasper's a mean spitter. He practiced for years. He had nothing else to do for most of his life.
Kith is gonna slink out the room. Y'all are fucking crazy. I'm out.
I want to say, I'll see you soon, and spit right in the face of this fucking little...
Not too obviously ain't got shit to do in there. But I grabbed some of the blood.
Yeah. Add that to your inventory if you can. Harlow is going to just make a deck save real quick.
You better fucking dodge it.
Yeah, and Harlow is just gonna quickly faster than you can visualize, just head fake your spit, and it hits Cass actually because Harlow's directly
Well, hold on.
in front of Cass.
Okay, fine, never mind. I was gonna say, can I roll on my spit here? Because I wouldn't be spitting on Cass.
It's a deck save.
Yeah, they're in the same spot, so fine.
I roll for
Nothing
my
I can do.
spit here.
I'm just saying, it was a well-aimed spit, and it was as he was pushed out of the way. It doesn't matter. This is semantics.
Is he dodging out of the way, or is he
Yes.
getting shoulder checked?
He's dodging out of the way.
Of me.
No, of the spit from Jasper.
Yeah, so I'm coming down the stairs, and I have the intention to just
pushed him
either
to the
walk
side,
straight
and then
through
I
him, sort of
spit on
shoving
him,
or
when he's to the side, dude.
Oh, okay.
He
I
pushed him out of the
misordered that.
way, and I spit on him, and I said, "I'll see you soon."
Yeah, so he's gonna deck save the spit over being shoved because Harlow doesn't want to be disrespected. He will take the shove, but still head dodge the spit coming at him.
That's fair. I'll probably give him one of these. Just a gesture. Doesn't.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll start leaving.
Yeah. So the unspoken man, Harlow, the laughing kobold is going to Misty Step behind everyone else, continue cackling, and is going to just watch everybody file out and leave the room.
As I'm leaving, I would say, you know what you saw, High Priest.
Give me an insight.
Is somebody inside this pitch who's better than I am?
No.
It was literally looks like a 16, but it says a 3.
She's not
D&D
looking.
Beyond is not under the cock.
It does not under the cock.
Yeah, it literally showed me a 16, but it was like.
It's randomly generated dice.
Get it?
Sorry.
I get it. I'm not complaining.
Chantrell is just looking down. She's not looking at anybody. She's not looking up. She's not everyone else. The kobold is cackling. Harlow he's just sitting there. He's just kind of just cleaning the very small amount of blood that came from Jasper's neck that he kind of pricked off, and he's just rubbing on one of the coins on his head. The silent man's just not doing anything, and is just watching you leave.
Does anyone else pay any attention to this guy? I still have no idea who he is.
How the
In
fuck
our
does
party?
Gooner fit in that door?
Goonda's he's just kind of hanging out. He's just making sure that Ambrose got through the door. Does anyone want to make a?
Yeah, can I look at the motionless man? Or
Yeah.
silent man?
Please, someone
Mhm.
roll on this fucker, please.
Do you want to see what any like markings or interesting things about him, or do you want
I would
to
love
insight him?
Me? Oh, sorry.
I think I want to. Whoa. Whoa. I think I would more look. I think that at this point, I'm just gonna assume that okay, we're using. I tried to use a different dice and then I threw it so far away I can't find it. I feel like Bo's just gonna assume that all the bad guys are equally bad guys. So I feel like should be more looking for like identifying characteristics,
Okay,
like markings
Like a
and
name
stuff. So
tag?
is it still insight or perception?
that would be perception if you're looking for.
I don't know why I asked to change it because I have the same modifier to both, but
I mean, depends on what you want to
23.
learn. 23. This is a sun elf. It's a high affinity for magic. I think Boa would have seen one or two, but you said 23.
Yep.
Double checking. This is like a dagger was pulled from him specifically. This particular dagger does have Lathander's sun on the hilt. This is the most recognizable out of anything. Very few people in Midhaven carry this dagger. You have seen it in Rivertide, but give me a history check for some complete knowledge of
I'd
this.
love to. Okay, 13 history plus 4. 17.
This dagger is directly coming from Lathander's blessing.
Okay.
Can you give me in one
All right.
sentence a description of Lathander's breath?
And that's the last glimpse you get. Behind you is the blood continuing to pool in front of the architect and his two protectors. And the party stands out front of the architect's spire, staring at each other, minus Ash. What's that?
Bo's
Minus
still
Bo too.
guard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think Cass. Would I recognize which one's Michael?
Yes.
There's definitely like a tear running down Cass's face, but
There's definitely one
sort of like a
going down Michael's too.
just like a nod to Michael, like the.
And I think you get a
the
message
face,
of just like, I'll try to make my way back soon. I just want to see what information I can gather before I go.
be safe.
Yeah, I would think Jasper would
Okay.
be really broken. I think he's. That was fucked up.
That was fucked up.